Alright YouTube, welcome to a full educational Unranked Master on Amumu here. This one will include everything you need to know about this champion. The runes, item build will be explained in detail as well as the mechanics. This one took me quite a while to make, so hitting the like button would be greatly appreciated. Be sure to subscribe as well if you'd like to see more. There is also a link in the description to a playlist for other champions that I've done this with. There are quite a few out right now. I'll be making some more in the future as well for these full guide series style videos. With all that being said though, I hope you guys really enjoy this one as well. Okay, welcome to the runes section of this video. For the runes, this is the page straight up. There is no variation to this. This is what you want to run. I'll explain why this is the case as well. You want to run Conqueror because the adaptive force from this holds the most value. For you as a Amumu, there's no rune that is better. There's like Aftershock for a bit of survivability, but the problem with Aftershock is, and the reason this isn't as good, is because while this is active, you have the enemy CC'd within your ultimate or Qs, so you'll never really feel the value of Aftershock. You'll get the resistances when it doesn't matter, and you know, you can say, okay, if you ult one person, then the rest of the team can help you back, but that just means you did a bad ultimate, because you want to hit pretty much their entire team with your ultimate, ideally, right? So yeah, Aftershock just doesn't hold up its value. This makes you a lot stronger throughout the entire game. The extra adaptive force holds tremendous value. Amumu does quite a lot of damage, should not be disrespected. And this is why that's the best. Then we take Triumph for the HP region. You're pretty tanky, you're stacking quite a lot of HP in your regular build setup. So the restoring missing HP as you go into an enemy team allows for a lot of survivability, which is good. Haste to go for the ability haste, since attack speed and lifesteal are literally useless. And this is just great for more Qs, uptime, pretty much E uptime as well in fights. So it's just very good value. And then you take coup de grace. I take coup de grace because just felt like, basically out of experience, this just felt the best on Amumu. It does the most damage. This is not bad either if you get a good ult engage for like the upfront damage. This one doesn't hold as much value because usually on Amumu, you're not going to get that low HP. You're very, very tanky. And you have a lot of CC, so in a lot of cases, like, this doesn't actually provide too much value. And this or this will be better. And out of these two, I prefer the coup de grace. You can prefer the cut down if you'd like and make the initial ult have more impact as you ult into an enemy team. But this just helps getting more kills. I find that when I picked this up, I was able to secure a couple more kills, and that was kind of nice. For the secondary tree, there is no other option than Ultimate Hunter. You take Ultimate Hunter regardless. The other trees do not even have to be talked about. It is simply Ultimate Hunter. It's the best rune you can take because Amumu Ultimate is pretty much like, it's one of the best ultimates in the entire game. Like, there is no argument about that. Amumu Ultimate is so destructive in team fights. It ends a fight super duper quickly, and you just want to have it up as much as possible. It makes you a champion. Without this, you're significantly less of a champion. This needs to be picked up. And then simply put, the best rune to take with this is Cheap Shot, because you have a lot of movement, you have a lot of CC. So this just gets good value. Any of the other runes in these options are significantly worse compared to Cheap Shot, so you want to take this. And then for the small runes, it's just double adaptive force for the damage output. And then you take health scaling. You don't take ability haste because your E gets refreshed for your camps anyway. So your E is going to get off cooldown pretty quick, and just having more damage is better. Okay, so time for the item build section here. If you have questions on this, you can leave them below. However, please be sure to watch the entire thing. I'll try to cover everything in as much detail as possible, just to like not repeat myself in the comments pretty much, right? So for your smite, the smite option of choice will always be blue smite. The reason you want blue smite over any other smite is because the positioning from this is good. Getting extra movement speed as you walk through bushes allows you to get the extra distance required to potentially get a Q off, or just get a better ult angle, get a better flank angle. All of these types of things are really, really, really good. The red smite doesn't hold much value because the slow addition from this is inconsequential. Green smite can be used for an additional shield, but the positional advantage from the blue smite is just simply better. So that is what you will go as your smite always. For your first option, as your item, it will always be Liandry's. Liandry's is by far the best and only choice as your first item. The reason for this is the components are great, because you can rush Faded Ashes for the added clear speed, which will always be your first recall item. And then the damage from this scales really well with Amumu, especially with the way your W goes. This just adds a lot of damage to things, and it's just by far the best thing you can go for, straight up, to have like damage to everything. So yeah, Leander's is the way. Now for your second item, this is instantly where you have a couple of options. In 99% of games, or I say 9, okay, I should say 90% of games these days, I will go Riftmaker. Previously, Sunfire, which I still think a lot of people build Sunfire as their second item, is an option I would have went for. However, these days, I just don't find Sunfire to be that valuable. After playing more Amumu games, after trying several extra build angles, I just found that the Riftmaker holds significantly more value. It gives you significantly more carry potential, and it is just simply a better second item than anything out there. You can, as a Mumu, easily afford to go double damage item to start the game with as well, unless you are really far behind, but we'll go over that as well. If you have an average, or if you have just a solid to a good game, Riftmaker second is just the best option. It converts HP into ability power as well, and obviously Amumu does quite a lot of damage with ability power. It's every single ability scales with it, so it's very good value. This is like the most staple second item. The only reason, or the only scenario I wouldn't take this as my second item is if I'm just getting perma invaded, if I'm really down bad, like if I'm having a very, very hard game, and the best thing I can at that point do is just build damage for my teammates. That would be a different scenario. But in any other case, this item is super duper good. It adds extra 8% bonus damage, which Amumu's damage is HP based as well, off of his W. And because that's HP based, this is going to add even more damage to everything. It converts, and it just gives you the most value you could have. So for that reason, this will be your second item pretty much always. If you are doing poorly though, you can build something like an Abyssal Mask second for like to give yourself give your team 12% more damage. You can also, in a very bad situation, go, instead of going for the more like selfish damage option, I guess, in Riftmaker, you can also go for the Bloodletters to give your team magic resist threat. If your team's very heavy magic damage, you can go for this Bloodletters option as your second item to just give that magic resist threat to your teammates. And as I said earlier, just give your team more damage because you want to, you know, help them out more than getting your own damage in there matters, if that makes sense. So Riftmaker in most cases. Otherwise, you know, we can talk about some supportive options a little bit later. For then a standard setup, I mean, for your boots, you're looking for defensive boots, steel caps or mercs. There was a time where I used to go for Sorks consistently. But at 12 magic penetration, I've noticed the Sorks just not be as valuable anymore. I don't think they hold as great of a value as they used to. And for that reason, I think going for these boots is just simply better. Another good option that you can go for if you'd like, which I do sometimes do this on Amumu, but if I'm doing like quite well in the game and stuff, and I have like additional frontline with me, I can go for cooldown boots instead. These boots are valuable, but only if you win the feats of strength would I say these are really valuable. If you do not win the feats of strength, the value of these definitely drops a little. The summoner spell haste from this holds a lot of value because of lower flash cooldown is great. But the biggest thing here is like this passive for the Noxian haste, giving you additional movement speed if you land something. So it helps with positioning a lot as well. So it's definitely an option you can go for. It's also a lot of ability haste, so for like extra ult cooldown and stuff. These boots are great, but only if you win the feats of strength. And throughout this entire video, I consistently went defensive boots, because that is what I just recommend most people to go for, one of the defensive boots options. So, I mean, that's what I'll stick with. If you need the tenacity for mercs, go for the mercs. If you do not, and this will get more value, go for these instead. It is entirely up to the enemy team comp. I cannot tell you which one of the boots is simply better. It is one of these two, depending on what they have. And obviously, if you win the feats of strength, you can consider the Crimson Lucidity boots as well. Only if you win, though. If you don't win, it's always defensive boots, no matter what. So we'll just buy some defensive boots here. Now, this is a very staple core build on Amumu. This pattern of items you can do pretty much every single game, as long as you are having a respectable game of League of Legends. And not 0 and 9, this will be very, very, very good. From here, it is an entirely situational tank item situation. That's a lot of situations. So every single item you build is going to depend on the enemy team, which makes this a little bit of a tricky part. The most consistently strong item to pick up right now is Jaksho. This thing gives you armor and magic resist, and for additional time in combat, you gain bonus armor and magic resist. This is especially good because it's 5 seconds after you engage combat, right? Your ult is basically stunning the enemy team for 1.5 seconds. This engage of combat is going to happen pretty much instantly with a flash ultimate. Usually, this requires you to maybe queue into something. Your W will apply, let's say, a burn to one of the enemy champions. So you're going to get about 2.5 seconds of combat just from your ult landing, if that's like the first cast you do. It's pretty much going to happen. Then after that, obviously, you also have Q, stunning them for additional 1 second. So you can really easily, without taking too much damage in a team fight, stack up the Jaksho completely, which gives it just that extra 30% value without too much risk, because you're not going to take all that damage super quickly due to the way your ult works and the way that it just stuns the entire enemy team. And you can also CC lock with bandage stalls on more important targets as well to CC them even longer. So your survivability, just based on the amount of crowd control you have, is really, really good. So this, as a default, just good option. It doesn't have to be built third. It is just an option you pretty much always want to have in every single game, whether it's third, fourth, or fifth. Not counting boots for these. Like, you can go, like, you get what I'm saying. You can look for this third, right? So this is a good option. You can look for it fourth, you can look for it fifth. It kind of depends on what you need. There are games, for example, where the heal cut, from Thornmail is just going to be way too valuable. Like a Thornmail for your armor option, heal cut, incredibly valuable. Like if they auto attack you a lot, and you have to remember that Thornmail applies heal cut when they auto attack you. Remember that, because that will play a role when you build this item, but this is a good armor item. It's cheap, it's effective, it applies the heal cut. If it makes sense in a game, it really makes sense in a game, so you want to get it. This is good against things with a lot of healing, like Darius that has to auto attack you, Samira, you know, Silas as well. He still has to auto attack you a lot because his passive is auto attacks, right? All of these things hold great value for Thornmail. If it makes sense in the game, you go for it. If the enemy team only has a Vladimir, for example, this item is entirely useless, because the Vladimir, realistically, if he is smart, should not be auto attacking you. So then the value of Thornmail just incredibly just plummets, and it doesn't become an item you really want to go for anymore. So if it makes sense, you go for it. You can go for a third. You can simply build the Bramble Vest as well early. Do like a Bramble Vest into a Jaksho angle, into like a magic resist item, into upgrading your Thornmail. This is a very solid option you can opt into if you would like. Another option could be going for an Unending Despair third. You can do like Unending Despair on the Jaksho. This gives both resistances in both cases, gives you extra sustain, gives you survivability. It is an option to go for. It is incredibly selfish of an option to go for, but it's an option you can go for if it makes sense, right? This is just like, okay, the enemy's damage is very split. I can go Jaksho, I can Unending Despair on top of it, and then we can basically go based off that. Last item in this build could be anything, could like Force of Nature, could be a Randomance, could be a Thornmail once again, like you have some options. But that's kind of what you will look for. Also, a very big option here that I do want to mention right now is the Bloodletters. Can be built as a last item here still to add in more magic resist threat for your team in the later stage of the game, if it just makes sense. This also adds more damage for yourself. So if they have stacked a lot of magic resist, this is also going to up your damage. So this can be built as a third damage item for your own kit as well. Just if you want to have additional carry potential where necessary. This is a very, very good purchase as well. So yeah, then we have like the armor options additionally here. Frozen Heart can be really good as well. Ability Haste is a great stat. And the attack speed reduction against certain champions can hold tremendous value if they have a lot of auto attack based enemies. 20% attack speed reduction is very significant, and it can be very, very meaningful in those scenarios. Randomance is obviously amazing into crit champions. So Yasuo, Yone, Rengar, any AD carry. You know, all of those, if they have several of those on the team, this one is great. If they have a singular, very, very fat AD carry on the enemy team, this who builds crit, this is also still the resistance item you would like, right? Because that's their main threat. And 30% damage reduction against crit strikes is incredibly strong when it makes sense. So that is what you're looking for as your armor options, pretty much. These are the things. If you look at things like Azonias, it's not that worth it. Like, it does give you AP, sure, but a survivable tank item is significantly more valuable than the Zonias would be, because by the time the Zonia is actually going to matter, it's already pretty much too late. Because if you ult in, you want to do as much damage as possible. You don't want to like ult in and instantly Zonias because you're stunning them for 1.5 seconds. So you want to make sure you use that time to do damage. And if you're like at the tail end of the fight, you'd rather just them having focus you with all your tank items than anything else. This doesn't add that much value. Percentage damage increases add more value to Amumu due to W's max HP damage. You're just going to have more value out of it. So just like any flat AP items, not that worth it. But yeah. Then for the magic resist options, we have options here. An amazing item on Amumu is Abyssal Mask. This ups your own damage by 12% as well, of course, which is a lot of damage. It really, really is a lot of damage. Amumu damage with this setup does a lot, so do not underestimate it. If it makes sense in a situation to go for this item, go for it, right? So if your team has any kind of additional magic damage, if you have 2, 3, 4 magic damage besides yourself, very good value. If you're snowballing and you need a magic resist item, Abyssal Mask, very, very, very good value. If you are the only one on your team, or like maybe you have like a mid laner, but you are the only frontline on your team at the same time. Your mid laner is not like 26 kills, right? This item is not that valuable. At that point, survivability in the form of like a Force of Nature or a Rune here is just going to be more valuable at that point to help you survive than it is to like amplify one of your mid laners' damage outputs who is doing like 1 in 6. He's not doing too well. You're not having the insane game of your life either. You're not like 25 and 0, right? You're like an average game. This one does drop a little bit of value, but if you have like a top AP and a mid AP, then this one instantly becomes a lot more valuable because you're gaining more percentage damage increase out of it, if that makes sense. So you want to assess the situation a little bit. Am I strong enough to be able to afford this? Do I need more survivability? Am I the solo frontline of my team as I engage and I need more survivability because of that reason as well? These things do play into the account of, can I build an Abyssal Mask, yes or no? And you're just going to have to assess it based on feeling, really, because, if you feel like you're doing really well, if you're ahead, then this can always be your magic resist item. If you are ahead, if you're doing well, 12% damage increase is amazing. Like, there's nothing better. And then you're basically building it for a damage item instead of just building it for a magic resist item. Does that make sense? Because if you have to build something just for a magic resist item, you're not going to build Abyssal Mask. The 125 magic resist you gain from Force of Nature is instantly way better, right? Organic Rune is way better against poke mages if you want to survive. So like a Zoe you can build this into, and then Zoe's damage just becomes a lot less scary. These are the options you have. Now, in a lot of cases, I generally tend to do pretty well, or at least consistently pretty well on Amumu, so Abyssal Mask is a very staple item for me to pick up. You can do it third here, for example, right, into a Jaksho, and then add an armor item on top of it, and you're looking pretty good for a full build setup. You can also still do Jaksho third into Abyssal Mask fourth, and then add an extra armor item on top of this, or maybe even like Unending Despair in this slot right here, right? Or if they're full AP, Force of Nature is still an amazing item here. These are the options you have. If you are looking to just purely carry your team to victory, your team is doing quite badly, you are doing really well, you're getting a lot of kills, then, I mean, you will build for damage, right? So what does building for damage look like on Amumu? Liandry's Riftmaker, Abyssal Mask. That is a lot of damage. Then, at this point, you want to go Jaksho because the added survivability from these is really good. Then, obviously, defensive boots when it makes sense, right? Like, or you can go cooldown boots if you'd like as well, but the boots that make sense. And then Jaksho for survivability because this adds a lot of survivability to your kit, and you can end this build with a Bloodletters. And then the Bloodletters is gonna like allow you to build or get through even more damage because you get the magic resist effect from this, 12% increase on top of it, plus percentage damage increase from these two. And this is basically what you would call a full damage build on Amumu. This build does a lot of damage to the entire enemy team. You land this ult on the entire enemy team and they are gonna get blown up. It is going to go really hard on the damage components. And this would be a full damage, full carry Amumu build setup that you can go for. It has good survivability, but above all, insane damage output. If you are doing very poorly though, as I said, and that's the one I want to cover at last, you're gonna only go for like the Leandries as your first item still. This will not change. Defensive boots will be purchased in this situation 100% of the time because the cooldown boots are a luxury. The defensive boots are a guarantee at this stage because you're doing very poorly. Now, you are doing very poorly in this situation. You're going to have to assess things very early on. You cannot build a Riftmaker yet. You might be able to recover your game and build it later potentially. But for now, you have to assess, is my team magic damage heavy? If that is the case, the item becomes instantly Abyssal Mask because you want to add 12% damage to your teammates as you make the engage. This is very important. So this will then become an instant second purchase based on that, based on you being behind and you needed to provide more damage increase to your team. If this is not the case and your team is not very magic damage heavy, then you can look for the Thornmail potentially. That could be an option if you need to apply heal cut towards certain enemy champions. This could be your second item in this instance as well. It just has to make sense, right? Like if the enemy team needs to have heal cut applied to them, or the enemy team is very auto attack based and heal cut needs to be applied that way, you'll go for Thornmail. And if the enemy team is not very auto attack based and they have like Swain and Vladimir, you are gonna have to build an Oblivion Orb right afterwards. You're not gonna upgrade this into a Morello because that would be a complete waste of money. But you're gonna build the Oblivion Orb, and you're doing this because you need to build supportive, quote unquote, to allow your team to play the game. And if they have Vladimir Swain on the enemy team, for example, Soraka on top of it, let's say, like that is just so much healing. This needs to be built. And you're building this over building Thornmail or Bramble Vest because Bramble Vest heal cut is only applied when they auto attack you. And the flat Swain should not be auto attacking you. They simply just shouldn't. So the Oblivion Orb applies heal cut when you deal magic damage, and this has to be built second no matter what. Now at this point you can still build like an Abyssal Mask afterwards if it makes sense in the game, right? Or you can just go for very situational tank items that will do well. Very cheap ones at that are usually better calls. So let's say for an armor item, obviously if you build this, the Thornmail is going to lose its value. But if they have a lot of attack speed based, a cheap Frozen Heart here is very, very good. This adds a lot of value. You can also add value by just building supportive items as well. So if you're doing really poorly, you can build like Knight's Vow and just go like very supportive. Because let's say you have a 20 kill 80 carry, but you are 0 and 9. You want to get that 80 carry to survive team fights as much as you can, right? So building like a Knight's Vow, putting it on your 80 carry can be very early mitigation towards a bad game and to be more of a supportive route into a later game build that just makes more sense regardless, right? So a Knight's Vow can be built in this situation. There is a lot of options you might have that can help your teammates in certain scenarios that make sense into the enemy comp. For magic resist options, I mean, the best one is just Abyssal Mask, right? To give yourself or give your team that extra 12% damage increase. It could be very, very, very good. But these are kind of the things you're looking at. Most of the time, it will usually result in like being an Abyssal Mask purchase because in most cases you'll have some magic damage with you. So this will be like a supportive. And if you then kind of recover your builds, you can go like Jaksho for survivability a little bit here. And then you can go like Riftmaker still, if it makes sense, if you caught back up. Or you can go for just items that make sense to the enemy team. Could be a Force of Nature. As I explained earlier, can be any of these armor items that just make sense. You're looking to survive. You're looking to get your teammates to win and get a good engage. You can this could literally be your full build. Like you have healthy Oblivion Orb for the entire time if you need the heal cut. And you're going to want to drop it for a full tank item. You're going to have to hope that your ADC has built Mortal Reminder or that your teammates have built some kind of heal cut that makes sense. And then this could be very supportive. Knight's Vow in your AD carry, for example. Abyssal Mask. Jaksho for the survivability because it adds good resistances. And then as your last item, you can go for like a, let's say, a Bloodletters. Because it adds magic resist threat globally to your team's value. This could be really, really good. But yeah, these are really your options on Amumu. If you have questions, leave those below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. And I will see you guys in the next section. Okay, time for the mechanics and skills section for this video. Amumu is a relatively straightforward champion, so there's not too much to go over here, but there's a couple of things you have to know for this champion. You have to know them. So first off, maxing order. What are we doing? We're maxing E first, we're maxing W second, we're maxing Q last. Why are we doing this? Because the value from W gets you 1% extra damage when you have totally scaled it up. It goes up. This effect applies consistently, and it's just the biggest damage increase you can possibly get. It adds a lot of damage to your damage output. Why do we not max Q second? You see this a lot from Amumu's. The reason you don't do this is because it adds only 100 damage to your damage on this, but the mana cost also goes from 45 to 65. So every single fight you do, the mana cost is going to go up, and it's going to cost you more. The recharge time on this is the biggest thing. You have 2 charges on this ability, so as long as you don't waste them too badly, you will always have a Q available to you pretty much, and you can never really run out of it. So skilling this up for the cooldown reduction pretty much is not going to be too valuable. And 100 damage extra on a single target, because you only land the Banishals on one target, is not outvalued by the amount of insane damage output you'd gain from an extra all the points into this. Because it's percentage damage. You gain an extra 1% damage output. This is like, this makes up the damage your Q does super duper fast. Plus, it is significantly better against all your monster camps, against Baron, Dragon, etc. Every single objective. It is just simply more damage output. You should always max your W second because of this. It adds a lot more damage and it gives you a lot more fighting potential. And the Q only makes it worse because it's going to go up by 20 mana per cast. And it only adds 100 damage in total. And if you use your charge system smart and don't waste them completely, then the value on that is just not there. So that is something you want to know for the skilling order. Moving on to Amumu's abilities, the raw mechanics. One thing, the most important mechanic you need to know on Amumu is how cost bar works, right? So if you cast your ability, you see a cost bar appear here, right? Just like you see it. You see a quick bar. This counts for your ultimate. This counts for your E. All of them have that bar. What does that mean? If you click Q, you can then extend the Q range by flashing. So right here, this does not reach. But if I Q flash, it reaches. I clicked Q first there. My Q is going off as I flash, and then the range gets increased. This works for E flash as well, as you see. It goes towards the position for my next one. And it's also, this would not be an ult range, but if I ult flash, it hits everything as well. This is the most, and honestly only Amumu mechanic you really have to know the timing for it. You can learn in practice tool, because if you Q and then flash instantly, it works. However, if you delay your Q a bit, it becomes really awkward. So you're gonna have to like do this, and then your range doesn't get extended, as you can see. So you have to like time it well. You have to learn it well. And this can be used, like if someone is running away from you, you can potentially E flash and then get the E to land. Obviously, that is one way to do it. If you are out of reach and somebody is CC'd, you can Q flash. Or the most important one for any given teamfight situation is clicking ult flash and having the instant ult application. Because if I do it with ult flash instead of flash ult, this has a bit of a delay, as you can see, because the cast animation has to go off. And that if you flash forward, the enemy team can instantly react with that small delay there to flashing out of your ultimate. Whereas if you ult flash, this doesn't happen because it instantly gets applied. And that is the most important Amumu mechanic for his skills. The rest is pretty straightforward. Now, one final thing I'll mention is you have to make sure that your passive is being used. Your passive gives you straight up 10% true damage from all magic damage the enemy takes. So if you apply your passive, the extra true damage gets added. You can see a little number go off there for additional true damage. Right, this also applies to your Q, and every single bit of magic damage you do is going to get increased by 10% for true damage output. So you want to make sure that you apply the passive by auto-attacking your target consistently. So if you go into anything, any type of engage, you want to go in, Q, auto-attack, and then E afterwards as an engage. The only exception to this is if you lead a fight with ultimate. Because if you lead a fight with ultimate, your ultimate applies your passive for free. So you click ultimate, and now all 3 of these targets have the passive applied to them directly. All of them. Because this instantly applies, so you don't have to auto-attack anyone anymore. Which means that a R-Flash engage applies it, and then any given follow-up damage from your E or Q is going to get their damage increased by your passive for 10% additional true damage. And that is how you want to look at it. If you're in a straight-up 1v1 fight as well, you can use this little mechanic here for the 10% true damage to gain your ultimate 10% damage. Instead of leading with ult to apply the curse, you can do an engage with just a Q auto attack, and then after that auto attack you can instantly E, then you can instantly ult, then E, and then Q to CC chain again at the end. But this way, in any given 1v1 situation, you're making full value of your entire damage kit to apply the 10% extra damage output. That's it for the mechanic section and all the skill section, and I'll see you guys in the first game. Okay, it's time for the bronze/silver game here for Amumu. We are playing this one against a Nocturne, which, I mean, he's not going to invade me most likely. We're going to be chilling on that. The only thing you care about as Amumu is if the champion you are playing against is going to be able to invade you, yes or no. And then that way you're going to have to like play around it in some type of way. Usually starting like Raptors, for example, would be a great way to counter an invade like that while warding the opposite side. And then, you know, you can look for things like that. But the main goal is to survive here. I think with a double melee bot lane, you definitely want to just look to gank bot lane. So I'm going to start on red buff in this instance. I don't think I'm going to get invaded. So a red buff start should be fine. Since we are starting red buff, we're going to start with W as well. And we will just slowly kite us towards our Krugs as we hit it. Make sure your W is applied every time, but just drag it out, you know. You're going to take some damage here initially, but that is okay. We'll lower it, and then the second we get in smite range here, we'll smite it. We drag it out even further. And just like right there, you see me walk it as far to the next camp as we can. This is just generally something you want to do on any clear. It just saves you walking distance. Same goes for the Krugs here. I want to try to drag this one out as much as possible. Because they can split like over here. You know, we can just E them once and we're good. And we're like all the way on, or already on the way to the next camp. We just take our Raptors and then we go for our entire bot side. And the goal is to get that full clear done, of course. Looking at this mid lane position, you could look to gank that, but I just don't recommend it for like this ELO bracket at least. We're just gonna keep clearing for now. If this guy like randomly keeps walking at this guy, I might have to, but this is something you can definitely react to if you want, but for the most part, just getting your initial clear done is what I recommend you to do. So I'm gonna do it. Even though it looks a bit cooked, I will do it. Like, that's definitely a moment you can rotate though, but I will just do this because, you know, full clearing no matter what is kind of the recommendation for this bracket. No matter what happens, do it. Good 1-for-1. That guy's very low HP. But we are not done with our full clear yet. Good kill. If it's like free, you can rotate for it. But if you're just unsure, just committing to a full clear, just being consistent is the most important thing for this ELO. So that is exactly what I'm going to do as well. For now. We get this here as well. Since I don't see the enemy jungler on the bot scuttle, we can only assume he's on top scuttle right now. So that is what I am assuming. We're going to danger ping that. And then here, I could potentially look for the bot lane gank. Because now my camps are down for a little bit. We see this bot lane angle that we can maybe go for. Sweep behind. We just go on this Jinx here. In melee range we Q, so we cannot miss it. She gets CC locked. We take a minion wave with this, and then we just go for the guy as well. Stun the Leona. Ping the Leona. Okay, we're gonna have to go for the Nocturne now. It's good enough. I was trying to get aggro off the wave as well, because if I take auto attacks from the minions, my E cooldown lowers too. So we go for that. We don't go for the Leona because the Jinx is level 2, and she is a significantly easier kill shot to get, so that's why we go for her first. And we hold our Q as long as possible to not have the max range sniper Q. Because the more guaranteed your Q connection is, the better, right? That's all you're looking for. I think Nocturne might be dead here. Maybe not, actually. Velkos has the prior to save him. Alright, all of our camps are going to respawn again, so we are simply going to go ahead and go back to doing this. And this is going to be our play pattern, like straight up. You can just do this, and you will be completely fine, especially on Amumu, because you can win team fights very easily. You just have to play around your own cooldowns and your own tempo. And that's good. Okay, right here, the Velkos is walking straight into me, so I mean, we're just going to go for it. I'm going to... Oh, he had flash. I tried to flash Q as he still was CC'd there for that, so I can get that going. But that's fine. It was very close to my camp. He was basically walking into me, so I'm going to go for that one. But now, I mean, my flash is on cooldown. It's fine. We'll trade it flashes. I'm just going to do my camps. And we just keep going. 2 bot side camps will be up as well. After we finish these camps, we can look to go back for the bot lane play as well, potentially. But the camps come first. And we just rinse and repeat. Very close one. He actually lost on level 6. Damn. Okay, Grump. And after the Grump here, my Pantheon of Twitch will be in lane, so I should be able to look for that bot lane play. We can sweep the tri-bush here to see if there's anything up. I don't really want to smite the Grump in case I want a dragon in this position. There's a possibility for that. So at that point, I would want to have my dragon or my smite available for dragon. There's a dot in the bush. Okay, there's still a ward here actually as well. I was about to say there's a dot in the bush and a ward disappeared, but I guess there was like another ward in there. I'm assuming at this point, like, Nocturne's just not here, so I'm just gonna start it. My bot lane has the prio, my mid lane currently has the prio as well. It should be a very free dragon to do. I don't really have anything else to gank or anything else to play for, so I might as well just send the dragon here. Be sure to ping as well as you're doing this to like get your support to move or your ADC to move or anything of that nature. And then right after this dragon, we're going to notice that our camps are going to be respawning on topside once again. And then we're going to look to play for that too. I got it, we're good. I hit level 6 as well. We're going to use my ult to CC chain off my Q. And just get him locked down completely. And we just recall instantly because my camps are going to spawn again. There is no way. Okay. I think I might be dead, we'll see. I mean, I'm surprised I am able to be run down by 3 people without backup there, but fair play. They got me, no worries. This death is relatively inconsequential because I don't really lose anything for it. I already got the dragon. I do think it's probably illegal for that to have happened because I think if my laners just walk there, there should not be a possibility for that. But you can also say I recalled in a greedy spot as well, right? I recalled on the dragon and they collapsed me because of that. I could have walked away as well. So it is what it is. Whatever happens here is none of my concern. I'll do the red buff here, and then I can look for the Gwen afterwards. If she stays, I think she is going to back. But I also think the Nocturne probably runs to bot side again. He might not. The Void Grabs are up. I am pretty strong. I'm just going to go send it. You can just stand in the middle of the grubs here and just basically spam E. You want to hit everything as you can. And I'm going to apply my passive here as well. And there you go. We stand right in the middle and we just spam E. We have only one smite available to us. It kind of sucks. It does not look like my Lissandra is going to move for this. Pick up that one as well at least. And we just killed Nocturne. Okay, we're good. I had the prio in my laners there, which is what is the most important thing to note. Both of my lane situations would have had prio. I'm dead here probably. Ooh, he doesn't have enough damage. We're good. Both of my laners had prio there, so they should realistically be able to move first. Whether that's always going to happen or not is a different question. But they should realistically be able to move first. Now, I didn't like panic smite the first one because that's what Nocturne smited. Like, he got that one. I just need to make sure I got like 2 of them, and I did. So I won the feats. 2 out of 3 is good enough. Oh, well, that's just awkward, isn't it? That is a Gwen. We're going to sidestep it a little. Okay, we're still fine. Interesting invade. We're just going to keep going. All of our camps are up right now. Like, I could look to reset here. But I cannot afford my Leandries just yet. If I clear my camps, I can afford my Leandries, so that makes the back a lot better. And there's really no way for me to get invaded in this position. I'd be very surprised if I did. So we're just going to finish our camps before we recall, so we can afford the item. We'll do this into Grump. As you can see, while I'm clearing, I'm always trying to hold 1 Q charge as well. Holding this Q charge to be able to be ready for anything like an invade or anything of that nature is important. And then you can use the second Q charge for mobility between camps, pretty much. Now, I don't have any prio in my bot lane in this position, so going for like a scuttle, even if it would be up, is not ideal. Plus, I have my Leandries in base, so completing that item, if we can, is definitely better. Then out of base here, the dragon's not up yet. There's nothing up on the map, so we're just going to look for the wave that is pushed in the most. And also my topside camps, or my camps are spawning down, so ideally going for Gwen here is pretty good. So we will look for the Gwen gank in this position. If she stays, we're good. If she recalls, it is what it is. Okay. Let's walk over here, sweeping trinket the entire area, see if there's any wards. She TP's back. That is good. We're just going to wait here. Gwen TP. She doesn't have flash because she's running exhaust and TP, so we're good. I'm gonna have to walk melee range as far much as I can. Just CC him here. Extra W seconds. Q again. And then ult here into an E and finish him off. Just spreading out my CC not to overlap it as much so I can get the most value possible. And then that way we just get the Gwen on it. Which is good. We saw the Nocturne bot lane for like an extended period of time. So we can actually look to see if their topside camps are going to be here. Just real quick. Auto attack E. Make sure to apply the passive. Does Rumble have ult? He doesn't. Okay, we're just going to have to flash out. That kind of sucks actually. We're going to W activate. We run away from him as much as possible. Then turn back and QE him. Basically, we just create as much space as possible there to get our cooldowns back in order to use my cooldowns again. So he chases me because he thinks, okay, I have a kill shot. But because I kited him long enough, I get my Q back, I stun him, I into the E, and I finish him off. In a direct 1v1 fight, I would have lost, obviously, because his auto attacks would have overwhelmed. But because I flashed over the wall, created as much space as I could, I was able to kite him out far enough to the point where I can actually finish him off, which is good. Now, all of my camps are respawning again, so we're just going to clear those. Recalling here is not necessary, because we can clear all of our camps. That is what we want to look for. And these two bot side camps are up. The bot scuttle is not up because the top scuttle is respawning right now. So the bot scuttle is obviously down. We just haven't checked it yet. We do have Dragon as a potential option as well. Option is mid lane. I think he dies to the turret, right? Yeah, he does. Okay, in this instance, I will skip the Gromp then, because the enemy jungler just died. So the Dragon is free. So I'm gonna just straight up go for Dragon because of this. If enemy jungler is dead, it's free. I'm starting Dragon, so I'm making sure to assist Ping as well. Just in case, right? Like my team wants to react. Like I just want to make them aware of that I'm doing it. So an assist Ping or two is definitely needed. Okay, my bot lane just double deaths, unfortunately. But we got the Dragon. Got the Feats victory. We'll pick up the plant here. We're going to clear the Gromp still. Actually, oh, there's a control ward here. Never mind. I was about to say my Lissandra has ult, so I might be able to go for a mid player, but with a ward in this position, I doubt that's going to be possible. We'll take out the Gromp here. Going for a bot lane is just not really going to happen. Okay, well, if Pantheon is moving, this could be done. Smite this. Finish it for the level up. Yep, perfect. And then we move. I have ults. If Pantheon ults, we're good. That's fine. She walked back for one of them. I'm just going to go for the Leona because I cannot reach the Jinx. Walk ahead of the Leona here, by the way. So we can, like, not allow her to move too far away. She can do all the damage she wants. I'm just going to burst her and CC lock her as much as I can there at the end, just to finish her off. Finish off the control ward, and then we recall because all of my camps are going to spawn again, as you can see. So we're going to go back for that rotation right here. We'll danger ping this area as well. Good, and we keep going. Just smoothly repeating, right? Going back to my camps, everything is going to spawn again. We can just do it again. We don't have ult available to us right now. So while we are clearing our camps, our ult is going to be off cooldown. Okay, because they're like trying to turret dive this guy potentially, I'll move towards it just in case. They just finished him off. There's nothing I can do there. It's just a triple ult. If he made it far enough into his turret and they would have turret dived, obviously running there is definitely needed. But in this case, it's fine. All of my camps are going to spawn, so we're just going to clear this again. And we're just going to stay as consistent as we can be. That's all we have to do. We have a lot of team fight control. Like defending top lane turret here, for example, not worth. I do not care. Because all my camps are going to be up. I don't have ults. I don't have flash. I'd much rather just clear my camps and not get baited by the pings there. Q to the next camp. Just to save myself a second or two of walking. And then my bot side camps are going to be there. So clear that as well. Waiting for our ult cooldown to come back before we make another play. Keep dragging it down. And then Q between camps. Q to the blue buff here. Save myself time of walking. While still having a Q available pretty much, right? This and then Grom spawning in like 10 seconds. We can like look at bot lane. We can assist ping this for the Lissandra if she wants a blue buff or not. That's up to her. There's a ward here, unfortunately. I can hit this plant since they already know I'm here. So hitting the plant, like, they're giving away my position here is like irrelevant at this point. Like them knowing I'm there. Like if you hit a plant, it gives that cone, right? Which gives away your position, so you don't really want to hit it, normally speaking, if you're like looking to go for a gank or anything. But because I was already seen on a ward, I could just hit it because they know I'm there anyway. Now, because we know there's a ward here and a ward here, our best lane opportunity gank is going to be through lane. And the wave is pushing into them. So if I could just stand in the edge of this bush, we're good. We could just wait here. I mean, my camps are not up at the moment. I am not able to contest the Rift Herald because we have no top lane pressure. So we're good here. They're just like... I mean, this could be an engage. Do not reach that one. I thought I'd actually reach the Jinx on that one. Holy, I'm taking a lot of damage. I am relatively surprised that... Okay, I was about to say that nobody died there. I messed up a little bit. I just misjudged my ultimate range. I thought I would reach the Jinx for some reason, but oh my god, bro. She guessed the wrong bush, which is good, but that definitely scared me. I saw a Jinx rocket on my screen, bro, and I just panicked. I pick up the Riftmaker, we're good. All of our camps are going to respawn. Like, I used Flash Ult for that. Was it the most worth Flash Ult? Maybe not. I kind of goofed it a little bit, but that's okay. You make a mistake sometimes. We're all human, right? Just move on. My camps are going to respawn again, which is the most important one. This Gwen is not overstaying for anything. What we want to note now is the dragon's going to spawn in 40 seconds, which is the thing I want to play for. So we're going to ping the dragon a couple of times. He does Rift Herald, it doesn't matter. All of my camps are going to spawn here as well. So we're going to clear our camps. We're going to go to the dragon again. And then we go from there. Just staying consistent. Even if the play I just made wasn't like the best play in the world. May have wasted some skills. It's okay. As long as we clear our camps, we're good. Let's just ping a couple more times. We're just going to do our wolves real quick and then we'll go for dragon. We're going to F key here. Nocturne is top lane. F keying towards your teammates to see Nocturne's trail is something you can do. Because you'll get their vision. You don't know where they are on the map, but you get their vision. If you can find the path, that's all you need. I'm just going to instantly start dragon because I know Nocturne's top lane. And there's nobody that can really stop me from doing the dragon right now. He might Rift Herald tier 2 top lane turret and stuff, but that's fine. Okay. I mean, Nocturne is top, so he cannot prevent me from doing this. There's nobody else that can steal this, apart from a Jinx rocket, actually. I do have to respect Jinx rocket. That is kind of scary. Trying not to get... There it is. Trying, like, not to get Jinx rocketed, pretty much. Okay, they get a very good Rift Herald bounce on top lane, but I get the third dragon. Clear my Gromp as well. And then we can look for some bot side camps to afford our boots pretty much, which is what I'm going to do. Because I don't think this is going to give me enough gold for like 950 gold or something I need for boots. Yeah. So we'll just clear a wave or two. Nobody on my team is here anyway. My camps are still down. There's really nothing to look for apart from like this next Otacon, of course. So I'm just going to take 2 bot waves because I can. Since like nobody else is going to try to take these anyway. Gwen's over here. I don't think I beat her in a 1v1 at the moment, so I'm just not even going to bother trying. They have a lot of CC on their side and magic damage, so Mercs will come invaluable here. So we're going to go for those. Good. And my camps are all going to respawn again, so we're just going to go up there. We're going to clear down towards the Otacon. Make sure we ping the Otacon. And then we remove at least our 3 topside camps, and then we move to the Otacon. That's the minimum we're doing. Because this way he has no counterplay against it. And that is good. Is that guy okay? I mean, this Gwen should be dead, realistically. Okay, Nocturne's there as well. That's maybe kind of bad. Okay. I'm gonna skip my camps now, because obviously my team is, like, getting caught into a big fight right now. So, we will just go ahead and move. She's just hard committed to that, so she's definitely dead here. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know he's here, and then we just Q. Okay, I missed my Q. That's on me. I'm just one-shotting both of them, making sure to overlap when my ult overlaps. Finish him off. Good. We just killed enemy jungler. We just spam ping the Otacon now. Got to persuade my team to move. Now, I left my camps up in that instance because I am actually going to move towards my team as fast as possible if they're in a fight situation like that. I'm not gonna like just AFK my camps at this stage in the game, right? For your first clear, absolutely. But at this stage, like I'm strong enough to fight, so I will move to fight. I initially wanted to clear my 3 topside camps and like play afterwards, but that didn't really happen in this instance, and that's okay. Finish that off, and now I have a lot of camps to do right here real quick. So we're gonna do Scuttle, and then we're gonna do our entire bot side camps into our topside camps. He tried to last hit that actively. Interesting. I'm just backpinging them because we just want a big fight and I want them to spend their gold. At least Alessandra. I am not going for like a recall just yet because there's no objectives on the map I'm concerned about at the moment. The next one is the dragon in 2 minutes. And all of my camps are up, so I want to take as much as possible. Now there is a chance here that I would have lost my topside camps. Because obviously like I instantly rotated and then I did the other con and stuff. This Nocturne instantly walks from my topside camps, he could have gotten it. Because I didn't actually get the clearing beforehand. But we'll see. We clear this, we clear the rest of our topside camps, everything respawns. And then after clearing all of this, we can then look for the dragon. Or like around the dragon position type deal. Queue between camps again. Saving myself walking distance. He might go for my Crux when it spawns in 5 seconds. We'll see. But we're just going to queue over the wall for that. Level 15 off this. Wait a little bit. Ooh, wait. He just got past me. I didn't think he'd run mid. Okay. Well, that's a little awkward. I could have engaged him for sure. But we'll finish the camp and we'll move mid. Because we know he's ulting mid. I have flash ult available here as well. So I might be able to look for an engage. Oh, Pantheon ult. Okay. That was a little awkward. Like, I didn't expect him to just walk past. I thought he would be doing my camp or something like that. I do not reach. That's okay. I'm like trying not to waste my flash, by the way. Like, I could flash Q over the wall there. But I'm trying to not waste my flash for my ultimate. Okay, that guy's dead. We lost another bot lane turret. Team's getting a bit cooked on the side positions. Like they're just engaging, and we're just losing the split push big time. Let's see if we can go for Gwen together. If I can kill the Gwen right now, that'd be huge. Need to walk into melee range here, so she doesn't get the W on max range, and we're good. Make sure the E tank the wave, so I get the E cooldown reduction. And then we just play for the dragon. Drake Soul. Oh, my chat's off, that's fine. I just want to persuade my team to move towards this. Ah, I see. Hoping for him to walk into it. Trying to like persuade my team to move here. Lissandra has ping, she has TP. Wait for her to be as close as possible. Hold my CC for now. Make sure to land that as well. I don't see anything. We're just gonna have to play slow. Okay, good. Q him here. E, very good. The Nocturne Darkness just... I don't want to walk forward without, like, into anything I don't see. So we're going to play back and see if I can, like, assist my teammates first. To, like, heal. And we just had a nice engagement. We were calm. We waited. We waited for our cooldowns. We waited for Leona to walk. And then we use our CC later. So we can have a nice play. Do this. Pick up the bot scuttle. We have 3.2 thousand gold, which is a lot. So we take the recall here. They have quite a low K. Walk in the melee range for the Gwen. Q her here. Walk away a little bit. Q her again. She one-shot me. Okay, but that's so much damage. I need magic resist. Best magic resist item I can buy here is Abyssal Mask for now. Then we'll build this and we'll go for a Jaksho. We'll go to Jaksho, up the magic resist even more, get the survivability, and then the last item in this build is probably going to be an... Oh, and this guy has Bloodletters. I probably don't have to go Bloodletters then. I do... Like, Abyssal Mask is really good here, but Bloodletters is not going to be necessary. I could have ended with Bloodletters, but I probably won't in this instance. Gwen champion, yeah, that was a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. I should have respected that more. I just gave her 1,000 gold shutdown. That's kind of silly. It's okay. We got Drake Soul, we've secured that, we were consistent. We can just clear our camps again. We even can just look for Baron in this instance, probably. We have quite a lot of Baron damage. Amumu has a lot of Baron damage, especially if Pantheon tanks the Baron and they don't have to take the debuff. Like the 50% damage cut if you're tanking Baron. I should be able to finish it pretty quickly. I have Flash Ultimate available to me, which is incredibly valuable. So in a fight situation right now, I'll be very, very, very strong. So we're going to look to do this Baron if possible. Sweep this entire area. Scout real quick. Don't see him, he's here. This is fine. Go for this guy again. I just want to finish off the enemy jungler. Even if it's going to cost me my ultimate, I do not care because finishing enemy jungler equals Baron here. I'm just going to help my Twitch first, and then we'll go for the Baron after that. Q from a distance because she is practically standing still with no mobility available. Q her again. Okay, I'm going to have to focus the Gwen here. I'm going to have to kill the Leona next. It's okay. Leona takes Prio here, and then we just go for Gwen after. I mean, we should just Baron. Just Baron. All we have to do is Baron here. Nocturne's dead. Bro, please. Pantheon. I beg you, bro. Hello? Oh, this is just really awkward now. My man is like just chasing this blindly. He needs to tank Baron here for us to clear this quick. I can tank this, but it's going to take forever. And by the time we get this done, like he just dies here as well. Ooh, do I make this now? Nocturne can get here with his ult. I'm going to Sweeping Trinket now. So it's like low HP and he can't go in because he doesn't have vision on his ult. Thank you for the extra leash there, bro. I appreciate it. Okay, that was really int for my Pantheon, but it's okay. We still got it. Amumu does a lot of Baron damage. Like that Baron damage I just did. Lissandra didn't really do anything. Lissandra is not a champion that does any damage to Baron realistically. So most of the damage was mine, and that was damage that was cut in half because I had to tank the Baron there, which sucked. I am not able to do red buff in this position because the Gwen's going to be here. I mean, this is not warded, otherwise you would have already engaged me. So we're just gonna chill. We're gonna wait. If she does the red buff, I can smite it. She doesn't go for the red buff. You can wait for my team to respawn a little bit. I'm on a ward for sure. Putting some pressure on the side so they actually back off a bit, but I'm not looking to commit because my team is dead right now. Yeah, that turned out a lot worse than I would have liked it to be because the Pantheon chased. He died, and then yeah, they got the like runners down at that point. We'll clear the rest of my topside camps here, and we'll just look for the reset. The most important thing to look for now is this next dragon. So that is what we're going to look for. Good. The armor and the HP have enough magic resist already. This is fine for now. I lost my blue buff and my entire bot side pretty much, but I've already accepted that. That's okay. Twitch, can you not go mid lane, please? Oh, no. That's not good, is it? This should be fine, I think. Go for the Nocturne. I'm gonna kill the targets I can kill first, and then we'll go for the Gwen afterwards. She is just running. Rumble is just top lane, no TP. It's interesting. Nice, good cleanup. Okay, but there, like, we just made sure the ult in the proper position. We have a lot of AoE damage there, so we were able to finish them quite effectively, which was pretty nice. It's a little bit sketchy because, like, there's, like, Rumble top with no teleport being used, which is pretty scary, because that's an important fight for sure. But we were able to make it work. We had enough damage potential there ourselves for us to be fine. Okay. I would really like it if my team would actually want to do dragon with me. That would be very nice. My ult is up in 5 seconds and I still have flash. I'm always trying to minimize my flash use. Okay, we just have to dragon rush at this point. The Gwen is top lane, which is the only member I'm like scared of pretty much, so... And we have no vision, no wards. Kite it out of the pit. Walk here. We stand here because it kites the dragon into the bush practically. So this puts it in a really awkward position for the enemy team to fight here with. Can this guy, like, not clear his ward for 5 business days, please? I'm gonna have to just wait this one out. I'm okay for now. We're just chilling. Okay, but my team is trolling me. Oh, I'm so dead, bro. Okay, well, that's... I hope they win here. They just gave them all the space on planet Earth. Okay, we just lost Elder Dragon. That is really bad. Holy bad. That's bad. Twitch opening. Okay, Twitch cleans up. We're chilling. Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, Twitch. In this moment here, we can make this play happen, but what happened is my team kept kiting away from this position here, so the enemy team gets the full collapse me for free, which created a significant problem. Now, obviously, Twitch was in a bot side earlier, and he ended up recalling instead of, like, going here. We could have waited for the Twitch. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Also, the Pantheon in this position ran backwards first to clear a ward, which allowed this to be a movement pattern as well. It was a pretty sketchy position, but my Twitch ended up cleaning up, so we're good. It is not too bad. Out of base here, we can just look for our topside camps. I now don't have flash, which is a little bit of a bummer. But my Twitch is very, very strong, so that's a very good part still. Rumble is TPing the bot lane. In the next situation, if that ever happens again, I think I'm just gonna full commit to it. Because I think that's the only way my team is actually gonna, like, commit to the play next time. So I'll just see what happens if I do that. I now don't have flash, so that's gonna slightly suck for the full commitment. Gonna have to, like, land a good Q. I mean... Just gonna reset. We're good. I mean, it should be a free engage, right? I don't think he has flash, so... Yep, good. I still want to walk at this really badly. There's the Nocturne. Land the Q on him. Smite this as well. He insta-flashed. I can max range this Q because he doesn't have any mobility left since he already used his flash. I'll ult because it guarantees me the kill right now. And the rest of the team is already dead, so holding on to my ult makes no sense. Ideally, you want to ult not one person at like 30 minutes plus, because you want to be able to ult their entire team pretty much. But in this instance, because the rest of them are already dead, killing Nocturne is just the best move, and this should be GG well played. Spicy game. Not too bad. And that was it for this one. And this one, I would have ended this build with... I think an extra tank item is honestly just very chill in this position, so that's what I most likely would have done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one though. If you did, make sure to like button, and I'll see you guys in the gold game. Okay, for this one, we are playing against a Ka here, which, I mean, I will have to respect his isolation range a bit, but Ka is usually not a champion that invades. He needs like at least level 3 before he really like does anything, which is good enough for me. Like if I don't get like level 1 or 2 invaded on Amumu, that's like the most important part. So that is good. Lanes wise here, double enchanter on bot lanes, so probably not a whole lot's going to happen in that situation. I don't really have any great lanes to gank for, since none of my lanes really have any CC. So we are going to play for ourselves, and we're just going to start on our Raptor camp. And just survive our jungle, get our level ups, try to hit 6 as fast as we can, so we can get the value from that. Ward this, move to our Raptor camp, and because we're starting Raptors, we're starting with E. And then with level 6, we are able to provide the CC for the gank when necessary, but my team is not going to have any of that. After Misfortune hits 6 and I have ult as well, we can double ult chain them, and our enemy bot lane should die very easily. They have no type of cleanse or anything. So my ult connects, and it's going to be a double kill in most cases. And until that point, we are just going to chill. Start on the Raptors. We just want to make sure that we E as soon as the camp spawns. We do this as the first thing, since then all the first hits from the camp instantly lower your E cooldown. This is also why you're starting E if you do Raptors, because, well, as you can see, I finish it off very quickly due to the reset of my cooldown. You're good. Walk that out. We go for Crux next. Take your W level 2. Auto attack E. Let's just focus big one here. Big Croc does a lot of damage, so I usually end up smiting this one. We auto attack the small one, make sure they kinda die at the same time, close enough. And then we just fade away, walk it off with our pet and W damage. I'll attack key this as well. And then we just simply kite this towards the position here. And we just do it in the spot on max range for red buff right there. So we have the most distance we can walk to the wolves, and we'll just tank it. If you're worried about getting invaded, you can always stand in this position here up there as well in this bush. You can get your camp yoink, but it would be slightly safer. It is an option. Ka's over here. He started on blue buff, confirmed. We can see it obviously because he has blue and he's on his raptors, level 3. You can also see it by him just having 12 CS on his raptors. That also is a conclusion of his blue start. Fade away that. We queue to the next camp here. Let's do the Gromp next. We're doing Gromp after the wolves to make sure that our camp respawns are good for the next rotation. We're going to danger ping where the Ka is going to be, which is on his red buff right now. Because he is also just clearing, right? Ka's not like lightning quick either. We're going to danger ping his Crux a couple times as well, just to keep my team posted. Now we are looking to go for a raptor spawn in like 30 seconds. But that's the goal we are going for here. Also, Ka is clearing towards the bot side, so I do want to hold my smite for the scuttle contest if he's going for it. It looks like he is. We're going to do this quick walk under hits so we can force it up. We E-smite this. Ka just engage, so we'll move. Engage this. Hopefully the Jenna doesn't run away from me so we don't have the isolation range given to the Ka. E-flash to get the range on Ka. He flashes. I Q after him there for my second Q. And we go for the Aphelios next. Walk at the Aphelios here. Good hit. E auto attack. Wait for the Q cooldown. We're good. There we go. And I'm just going to recall. Now, in this point, I could walk back to my raptors like I started on that, but I am actually just going to recall here because it's going to be faster instead of running across the entire map. We're going to do this instead. And we'll pick this up and we'll go for our Krugs instead of the raptors, because now going for the raptors is not as efficient. Because I could just do Krugs and clear it all the way down and then line everything up again for my camp respawns and we're good. It's a nice calm play on bot lane. Made it happen. That is the moments you do go for the bot play instead of just committing to the raptors, right? Because there was just definitely a fight there. Making sure to stick with my Jenna so the Ka doesn't get isolation range at any point so he doesn't gain the damage. And then we are good. E this, and now, as you can see, I do these camps and this is already respawning again, right? So my timings on the camps will line up well now for the next rotation of my clear and the next, etc. Ka is top lane, that's okay. I'm gonna clear these two bot side camps. I will not be able to reach this top lane position regardless, so this is okay. My smite's up in 35 seconds, which should allow me to do the dragon. The Ka just showed top lane, so there's a good odds that I could just dragon, depending on wave priority though. Because if I have no prio on mid and bot lane, doing a dragon is pretty sketchy. So I will most likely have to respect that. My Akali's about to die in this position, so I'm gonna have no prio on mid. So I'd have to have a lot of bot lane prio to make it work, or I just gank bot lane instead. Which is most likely what I'm going to end up doing here. It's going to go for the bot lane gank after we clear our camps. Good. We'll sweep the area to see if she has placed a ward or not. Okay. Let's go for this guy. I need to throw it quick there before the minions walk over it. I took the extra turret shot. Bruh. Alright, that sucks. I died. Alright, no worries. It is what it is. That is kind of a brutal one. I got snared and I took an extra turret shot off it, which actually ended up killing me there, sadly. All good. We're not going to run back the dragon now because there's just no point in that. Like, my camps are going to respawn on top side. So we're just going to... Like, our goal is to clear down again. Just running to dragon and leaving my camps is not the way to go. It's a 1-for-1 trade. It's not like the end of the world or anything. It's completely fine. Plus, I don't think I had a kill on Soraka yet, so I do gain the additional ultimate hunter stack from it, which is pretty good. I just don't really have anything to look for here. If I had like a top lane gank opportunity to wait while my camps are respawning, I'd go for it, but he just killed the cannon himself, so I don't have this. So all we're doing is we're just going to wait for our camps to spawn. I'm not going to go for anything else. We just wait for this to spawn. And then my next thing I'm looking for probably here is just avoid grubs. We also see the top scuttle spawning, so we can just do the camps here in the top scuttle. Hit level 6 off this, and maybe look for the void grubs in like 48 seconds. Just keep it calm, keep it collected. Get the raptors on spawn. We'll play for the scuttle here as well. My rep buff is also up, but I mean, I'd rather get the scuttle first in this position because that is a more contested situation. So go for it first, and then I might be able to look for a gank on the cannon as well. He just placed the ward, I think. I'm gonna walk under it to push it. Okay, there's the car. You're serious. How lucky can one person be, bro? He's faster than me as well. He has tier 1 boots, yep. Oh my god, I literally dropped into 1 HP. I should have held my ult a little longer. I thought I'd have enough damage to kill, but I didn't. We're just gonna do the void grubs now because the K can't contest. I also still smited the raptor, so I should be good on that. And we're just gonna do these grubs. The K is literally 1 HP. I do not expect him to show up here whatsoever unless Soraka heals him. I don't actually have any backup here either now that I look at it, because my Akali is literally 1 HP. Got pinged by my set, that's fine. I'm gonna finish my grubs. I already used all my cooldowns on K, and just finishing grubs is like better. I'm gonna go try to see if I can get the kill on cannon now. Wonder if he's gonna Sudoku himself to the turret. He is gonna do that. Okay, smart play by cannon. I respect it. Good decision. Just doesn't give me a kill, gets the wave. We'll mute the set. If someone starts spamming, you just mute them. It's that simple. It's all good. He's losing his matchup 1v1. It's not really my problem. It's also not your problem in that instance, you know? Okay, good. And we're just going to walk to my bot side camps now. My top side camps will respawn here. But we see them pushing very far into my bot lane position. I mean, okay. That's fine, I guess. We see them very far into that, so we're just going to clean it up. We'll clear the rest of my bot side camps. He's probably doing dragon. I need to move. Yeah, he's doing dragon. Okay, Akali doesn't have ult. Okay, that's dragon for the enemy team. Okay. My ult's not up for another 10 seconds, which is a bit of the problem here. I ended up going grubs and he ended up getting dragon. That's okay. It's an even trade's always fine. Objective-wise, it's not a problem. If I had ult, I could commit to that engage, but I just didn't have ult, so I don't want to go for that fight. That simple. I also have my item in base right now, so I am not as strong as I can be. Don't have my first item finished. So I really am trying to just look to chill. K could easily be bot lane there. We're just going to danger ping it. We're going to finish off this camp. We're going to reset my W second. And then go Leandri's completion into my top side 2 camps. Maybe gank the top laner here as well. Get the boots. Good. We move. I am going to run to top lane in this instance, I think. My camps are up, but the cannon is heavily pushing. So it looks like a very doable gank situation. Unless the Akali is going to run up there now as well, which is going to walk over like probably 2 wards. It's going to be less and less likely now. He's already engaging very early, so he might die before we get there. Akali will get that before I do. So I'm not going to get anything. Yep, all good. We'll check the scuttle first in this instance then. And then we can clear our top side camps afterwards. There's the car. Just leaps away, that's fine. There's a chance he's on his Gromp. Okay, he's not on his Gromp. Is it up? It's not up. I can check his camps while I'm at it. That's unfortunate. Okay, Set is trying to heavily fight him here. If he kites towards me, it can be fine, but he's just getting 1v1 at the moment. I mean, sure. My set just kind of died. It is what it is. Oh my god. The flash walk behind the minion wave. He got applied by my burn, so I have an assist on this. Akali should kill him, realistically. And hopefully, while I get the assist, that'd be great. Nice, thank you. We're not going to greet there. We're just going to let him die. I already got the burn. It's already fine. Good TP to mid lane from Set as well. That's nice. Not too bad. We had enough damage potential to one-shot the K there, which was great. So that's what we like to see. Queue to the next one. And as you can see, all my camps are going to be up. So we're just going to go for a new rotation on this, making sure to get it done. Now, objective-wise, both Rift Herald and Dragon will spawn. I think I prefer playing for Dragon, if possible. My ult should be up for it. My flash should actually be up for the Dragon as well, which is going to be kind of nice. Or at least close enough to... is it? 2 minutes? No, it won't be up. It's okay. Depending on when we do it, it could be up, but yeah. Not looking for anything at the moment. I'm just looking to recall to spend my money. I want to purchase items as much as possible to be as strong as I can be. So let's do that. There we go. Good. And we just run towards bot lane again. I'm running to bot lane here because I think that's where the fight's going to be. None of my camps are really up right now. I could like run top here towards like the cannon, for example, but the cannon is already dead as well. I think it looks like my team just won the fight. I don't really have anything to walk for then at this point. I guess we're just still running mids to play here. Ooh, the good ult tap on that at least, but do not reach him. I just don't reach him, bro. Misfortune just committed to it and died as well. Yeah, he was just a bit too fast for me, unfortunately. And Misfortune just did not care, bro. She just didn't. Alright, no worries. Let's just finish this off. It's fine. That's a very close one there for the victor. I didn't have flash or anything, so... I do have to respect Ka's isolation range. Soraka's here as well, so we're just gonna chill. My camps are gonna respawn. We have no stress. We just clear this again. We're fine. Red will spawn. All of my camps are gonna spawn. We can just do a nice new sequence. Make sure we're on top of this as much as possible. Now, regardless of what happens, it's okay. Like, obviously, my laners are getting a bit clapped at the moment for the most part, and that's fine. Happens. We lost bot lane turret. That's also fine. They win feats. None of this is really my concern because I know I can win fights later. Amumu is very good at team fighting. So as long as you are consistent with your CS, it's fine. I would ideally like to play for this dragon. Okay, this guy is top lane, so we're just going to play for it. He just placed the ward in the bush, sadly. Let's clear the ward then, and we're just going to move through our camps. He instantly went for the ward, which is respectable.
Let's find some friends.
This Victor is going to run up into our jungle, and he is worth a big shutdown right now. So looking for him would be kind of nice. Gonna go for the Soraka because she is just out of position. Walk or use the Q if you were like as close to her as possible and just finish her off with hits. We focus the Soraka there because she is just a free kill by herself there. It's pretty good. Didn't reach. It's worth the attempt, but I just couldn't reach. I don't have smite now actually. This could be bad. We're gonna go for the K. See if I can walk into a position here where we're good. I'm gonna ult him here straight away as well because all I care about is enemy jungler dying there. No. Let's just make sure my team knows that I don't have smite. I don't think they can yoink it. If my team like wants to hit this, like that's good, right? Just make sure that they know that I don't have smite in this instance. Always important. This way they don't stop like randomly hitting it at like 900 HP. And they actually commit to finishing it with me. Yeah, that Ka right there, he just has to die. Because the second that enemy jungler dies, like it's good. We just promise to C-lock him and he dies in that time frame, which is great. And we're going to do blue into Gromp into basically our entire jungle. Because by the time I reach my Crocs, they will have respawned. So I can do all of that. And then we have a nice recall right afterwards. Wait with my E so I can get that hit off. I'm going to go for the Soraka first, since she is the most annoying one here. Q this, E her, finish her off, good. My Q will be up in 5 seconds, so I can use that on this guy. He like walked back and forth pretty well. It made me miss my Q, that's on me.
Let me give you a hug.
Okay, I'm just going to recall because I have 2,500 gold. It's not worth staying right now. Build this item. They have a lot of CC. I'm going to go Mercs. They have quite a lot of CC. Mercs are definitely the way here. And then we just go for my top side. 2 camps at least. We're going to hit level 12. And then we can play for this Otacon. Or Otacon. This Rift Herald. I don't even have to do both camps. I could just do one of them and go for the Rift Herald. That's also fine. Ka like was bot lane spotted, right? But I want to at least hit level 12 before I do this Rift Herald. He gets that. I'm just gonna do this. I think I could just do it straight now. Oh.
Where are we going?
Is this Victor going for anything? Doesn't look like it. Quickly just yoink my Raptors and then we'll go start the Rift Herald. I think it's okay. My smite's not up for another 20 seconds. I think I'd rather go Victor here.
Come play with me.
Do I make this? I'm actually just gonna ult him so I one-shot him because I'm getting stunned into Victor's E there. And I don't really want to deal with that. Because if he gets more damage on me, I could just die to the turret shots, which would be really bad. Ugh, Jesus Christ. I didn't even get healed or ulted by Jenna. Are you trolling me? Okay, no shield, no heal, no ult. And she has all of them available. That's scary. Alright, that's fine. I saw him go invisible. I knew he's going to move towards me. I tried to predict the Q towards his movement pattern, but I was slightly off. Pick that up, pick this up. Good. I think I'm just going to recall and go bot lane here.
Let me give you a hug.
Let's go Abyssal Mask. Get the magic resistant damage from that. Also gonna work quite nicely for my Akali as well. This is a good magic resist item in this instance. Let's go for this cannon so he doesn't get the turret. And all I care about is currently just defending turrets. He doesn't get this. Got much damage on this. And we're just gonna tank the wave as we do this so we can clear it. I'm gonna queue into the bush in case he's standing there. He's not. And then we just clear our camps. It's okay. Ooh. I turned my E off on accident. That was kind of silly. I don't want to waste my ult on a Soraka right now. It's just not worth it. Odacon's going to spawn in like 45 seconds. Yeah, right there, don't waste your ult. Like, it's only a Soraka. She is going to die already. You don't want to put your ult on a full cooldown for it. That is just not the answer. We have 30 seconds on the Otacon, and the only thing Ka can really take from me now would be my red buff, so I'm gonna move over here. In case he is indeed doing my red buff right now, it's possible.
Play with me.
So we're gonna move over here. He is not here, that's good. So we're just gonna clear our topside camps, we're gonna look for the reset, we're gonna play for the Otacon in about 20 seconds. The dragon and the Otacon are going to spawn, so we're just gonna clear as much as we can to get there. Try to finish our item off, which I'm kinda close to, which is I think 2 camps away right now. So like getting an item completion would be kind of big. Really want to try to get this item completion. Okay, don't all run top lane. Like this is getting a bit crazy. Don't. I'm doing this. I'm resetting right now, and then I'm. No, they're just starting it. I have to just move. I don't like this because 3 of them ran top lane, which just allows this for free. They can just start it, which is kind of cooked. I don't know if I can make it now. We'll try. Akali is stalling, which is pretty good. Like, they're not committing to it completely, so that's fine. Hit the plant over there. Walk at this Ka pretty aggressively. Ult, smite it. I got it. We're good. Finish off the Ka. Walk at the cannon. He ults me. That's fine. I'm going to respect my HP and let my team finish off the cannon instead. I'm trying to get as much damage on the like burst as I can there. My ult is like 450. I can land it on the car at the same time, and it's pretty good. And there's the FF. Alright, we would have built Abyssal Mask into Jaksho, into Thornmail here, probably. Actually, no, I would have most likely gone Morello, honestly. Because they don't really auto-attack me that much, so Morello would have been better. But yeah, that's it for this one. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, Amumu into a Talon here, which, I mean, is a little sketchy, perhaps, matchup-wise. I don't think he's going to level 2 invade me or anything, but he could level 3 invade me. He does also have Ignite, although he does have Phase Rush, so no combat summoner or anything like that is somewhat helpful. But running away from a Phase Rush Talon could definitely pose a significant problem as well, so yeah. Lanes-wise here, I think I'll just play for a bot lane. The Bard Tunnel should allow me to get into position pretty quickly, and we can go from there. Like, my stun into Bard stun should be a pretty good angle. This guy doesn't have cleanse or anything, right?
Where are we going?
There's like a fight definitely happening on bot lane in this situation, and neither of these solo lanes I'm really going to get a kill in. So I'm just going to start the red buff and clear down, which means we are starting with W. If I would start Raptors here, I'd start with my E, of course. But that is not the case here. I wonder if this Talon is going to cheese start my Raptors, because that could be something. Actually getting assistance for my GP, that's interesting. I mean, anything helps, I'll take it. Not sure why he did it, but I'll take it. We're going to stand here specifically to be able to see the Raptor camp so I don't get cheesed by the Talon in the meantime, you know? It does lose me like a little bit of seconds walking up here because I didn't kite it up initially, but I'd rather be in the know. Whether he cheeses me there or not, because that is pretty significant for me to note. Any type of surviving the early game on Amumu is important. I missed one tick there, so I have to like auto attack that one. The pet will be inconsistent. Gonna do the Raptors here. Make sure to like, you know, spare your mana if you're not starting on blue buff or anything like that, because obviously otherwise you're gonna burn through a lot. In jungle you do have a lot of mana regeneration, but definitely still need to be careful. Like here at the end, leaving W on is not needed, because a pet / auto attacks can finish it. We take the Q. We use one Q for some mobility towards the next camp to save some walking distance. And we just kind of walk it down a little bit. There we go. Do the Gromp next for the better respawn on the camp sequence. Looking at like bot lane at the same time here. Seeing if there's like any type of fight going on that we want to participate in. Not sure where or how Talon has cleared this, so we'll be careful. We'll keep it in mind. Obviously, Amumu is going to be very slow on his first clear. The second you pick up that Faded Ashes, you're significantly faster. I don't really have any gank pressure in this instance. I guess I could dive bot lane. But I'm not going to smite this because we're going to smite the Scuttle Crab here instead, right? We'll just do this. Auto attack E. We're going to smite now. We're going to danger ping the top Scuttle since I don't see the enemy here. I'm just going to go and walk over it. That's just a flash into a kill. Because I knew that, I mean, at that HP bracket, I can only assume. Okay, no, we're good. I take a turret shot, I die. Oh, I don't die. Whew. I definitely was a little worried I was going to die off that turret shot. I'm just going to shove wave real quick and leave. That is beautiful. The Aphelios walked into it. We take those. Alright, it's got the Fatal Ashes on its back. Beautiful. I'll get my boots with that for now. Actually, never mind. I'll just get the... Get the other Amp Tome, actually. I think I'm fine without boots. It's okay for now. I'd just rather have damage, because... if this guy's gonna fight me, I'd rather have more damage, pretty much. Got a nice double kill on that. That's definitely not bad. All of my camps are going to respawn, so we're just gonna do a nice new sequence with it. We're chilling. Okay. All we have to do is here is just full clear. And then we can potentially look for the dragon. / another bot lane gank. We know they don't have any summoners on bot lane, really. And like I have pretty decent setup from the bard. I might be able to cheese this mid lane situation a little. I don't really want to go for it. He's probably playing very safe. It's fine.
Come play with me.
For me, just clearing these two camps is just very valuable. So I'll just make sure I keep that pace up, and then we can go bot scuttle when it spawns. Into like a dragon. I think off bot scuttle I should hit level 6, I believe. Because I do this into Gromp, and then I'm one camp away from 6, I believe. And then we can obviously have 6 for the dragon or like a bot lane fight or anything of that nature. Just like shove this and then come dragon. Oh. I need to hold my smite here. But I do have to clear this camp. I would very much like the dragon, but it's looking maybe like that's not happening. I will do this raptor camp, or this raptor camp, this camp here for level 6. It's just gonna defend the wave. Zed's like literally 1 HP. I do not think they can fight this. So I'd rather just like kind of drag this out a little. So Talon doesn't get like a free insta-hop on it. And then we just do this and we'll get the free dragon up pick up here. Just waited for my lanes to shove out. They shouldn't be able to fight this. I don't think so, at least. I'm just gonna ult there because it ult combos into the dragon damage as well. So I just kill the rel. And I just get the dragon at the same time. It's very calm. I don't mind ulting for that. Let's get this haunting, guys. We're just speed running it straight into this. We're gonna get void grubs in like 50 seconds. There's a good chance he's like here. He's like either maybe red buff or he's not on red buff. Okay. Shove, top, mid, go voids. That should die. Bard comes to voids, we're happy. We're gonna finish my topside camps into the void grubs here. I will not have ults for it, but that should be okay. Because I should have priority, I would think. I just need to make sure I just finish my topside camps real quick first. And I'll level up from that additionally. And the timing on this will be good. There's nothing up on top scuttle, but... just finish this real quick and then do this. I'm not a big fan of this. We have vision there, so it's not really easy, but Talon has so much mobility. He can come from anywhere, really. So it could be something that he collapses on. I think in a 1v1, because I don't have ult, he would, at this moment in time, just get the best of me. Okay, my GP is here, so we are good. And then we're just going to run mid lane. Are we? No, we're not. He doesn't have blue buff, so I'll take his blue buff real quick. He's going to go for my bot side camps at this point, I would imagine. We're going to back ping this position. Just make sure that he knows that a Talon is bot lane. Like, I'm just basically trading my bot side camps for his top side camps to go even. That's pretty much where he is. Yunara is thankfully respecting the Talon on the bot side, that he's stronger in that position. So that's really good to see. And then here we can just go backside in mid lane. Brother. That was just slightly cooked. I could have played that better. I didn't. That's on me. I was trying to like ult flash or get a better ult position faster, but I got like awkwardly CC'd. I was too slow with my decision making and I didn't just like instantly one-shot both of them like I should have. Zed ignite me. Okay. It's okay. I made a mistake. Like that was just kind of silly on my part. He took my bot side camps for sure. I was just a bit too slow with that entire combo pretty much. I still got the double kill. I did die to it, or like to the Zed, but you know. Oh, my Yunar actually died to Talon. That sucks. It's a good shutdown for Talon right there. Okay, I'll just take the Raptors. And then my bot side camp should be respawning somewhat soon. Okay, that's looking a bit bad on bot lane. I think they should definitely back off at this point. They're gonna go commit to a fight. Yeah, they're losing that fight big time. There was never gonna be a numbers advantage in that position, so going for any type of fight there was just never going to work. Oh boy. She is just one shot. Yeah, she is just one shot. Okay. That slightly sucks. Dragon's not up for another 50 seconds, however, so we should still be fine on that at least. I'll have my ult for that moment. My team is just kind of randomly dying across the map at the moment. It's not amazing, but it should... I mean, as long as they don't die before the objectives or anything, it's kind of okay. Not too big of a deal. Just gonna go for the Z here. I think I can 1v1 him pretty easily. He's obviously going to respect me, but that's fine.
Come play with me.
Is this warded? That's unfortunate. Talon's over here too. Bro. Okay, I'm just gonna do my Gromp, I guess. The enemy team is just gonna chill on the dragon. I'm just gonna let that be. They're gonna waste their time. I'm gonna do this because I really want to hit level 9 before I now take the fight. I can smite here. Because I have an extra one for dragon, so it should be okay. I missed that one. I really don't want to waste my ult for that cost right there. I didn't think it was necessary. Maybe it was necessary and I like messed up. I mean, she should be dead without me ulting, right? What are we looking at here, brothers? That missed! Oh my god, he outplayed me so hard, bro. I messed up. I messed up. I should have ulted earlier. I didn't. I genuinely didn't think it was gonna be a problem whatsoever. I genuinely didn't. Bro, what are you... Okay. I should have ulted earlier. I didn't think that my team wouldn't be able to finish them. I don't know. I messed up. I really didn't want to like ult one person, and I tried to ult the Z because he was actually like quite relevant to kill there. And then he just like barely outranged me with his like insta W cost. Very interesting. That is very, very bad. They get the dragon off that. We just have to keep calm. Go for the next camp. It's okay. Making some mistakes. I guess I'll not hold my ult again for like kill shots, I suppose. Because the team's follow-up is a bit questionable in some moments, so I'm gonna have to, you know, go based off that. And just make sure I secure a kill or two. Even if it means having to single target ult somebody. Like the Rel, apparently. Team's gonna lose that fight. The best thing I can currently do is just take Talon's entire top side, I believe, because everything here should be up. And he's just like bot side right now. That's okay. I was trying to bait him into it, but it didn't really happen. My ult's not up for another 20 seconds, which is a little unideal. Surely this is not legal, right? Apparently it is. Still don't have my ult, which is incredibly depressing. They're just like... Yeah, I don't know. It's really not good. It's really not good. I like walk into that, but the enemy gets to just walk up to it for free. Talon does not get punished for like doing what he just did to the Gromp, because there's no like movement towards him. I like was hoping that the GP like would move towards this so we could just one-shot the Talon in this spot, but he walked all the way back up here, and that became a problem. It's okay. If I had my ult there, we would have won that fight, but I just didn't. It was up in 3 seconds. I should have stalled a little longer then. It should be fine. If each overchases, it's okay. Yeah, this should be good. Please die. Okay, that's really good. We take that. That is huge. Yeah. That was big shutdowns right there. That's an insanely nice triple kill. I'm just gonna stack armor against that team. They're full AD. It's easy, bro. We just stack armor now. Let's go like straight up only armor items here, I think. I don't really have to concern myself with anything else.
Let's find some friends.
It's gonna go steel caps. We're gonna go like thornmail and like randuins or something, like just straight up. Oh my god. But that's cooked. I don't know, bro. I mean, he has my burn on him, so as long as my team like auto attacks him once, he dies, I get the assist. I would have loved to have the shutdown, but his mobility was too sketchy.
Where are we going?
I have to go for that stun on this guy. I would have loved my Yunara to go on the ADC and not the support, but it's okay. Brother. That is the... I just straight up threw my Q into the stupid... yeah. Oh no, there's the Z. My ult's up in 15 seconds. We're gonna have to leave. Leave. This is fine. I just threw my Q straight into his turret, bro. That was not good. Ooh. Okay. Damn, I really wish I could have gotten the shotgun off the Talon. That would have been insane. Like, I would have gotten so much money in, like, the last, like, minute or so. I already got a lot of money, but that would have been crazy. Clear whatever camps we can. I should be able to do this. We have Dragon in, like, 30. Even if we lose the Dragon, I don't think I would really care, honestly. There's no, like, real Dragon threat here. So it's fine. Surely. Nope. I wasn't gonna ult for just that guy. That would not have been worth right there. Right before Dragon spawns, that would have been a bad call.
Come play with me.
That's good. That's perfect positioning. We like it. This is good. I mean, surely this is just good engage, right? We win here? Brothers. How is this Aphelios alive? What? There ain't no way they just did that. How did he not die? That's criminal, no? Hello? My Yunara still has flash as well. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. I'm really surprised that Aphelios didn't die off that engage. That was a really good engage. Okay, well, I guess that guy got a double kill. I don't know. That was definitely very unfortunate. I was really hoping off that engage for the Talon and the Aphelios to die a bit faster, but they just didn't. Yunara started hitting after my R was over, I see. Yeah, that is cooked. It's okay. The longer this game goes on, the more cooked the enemy team is, because this game is going to scale out of control for them. They are full AD. They cannot deal with that. We're going to have to give up the Dragon because of the like team dying and stuff in like the moments. We're just going to have to do the other comp instead.
Let's find some friends.
I have no frontline or nothing, so I need my team to follow me. Bro, don't run top. Where are you going? This should be a free fight. There's no way that they should be able to win this. There's just no way. Gonna one-shot the Aphelios real quick. That is perfect. Go for the Talon. Get this other con real quick. Good. I'm gonna die here, but that's okay, I guess. Dude, my Yunara is mid! What is happening? Okay. Unlucky. Why is she mid? Okay, my Yunara cleans up, right? Kind of. It's okay. All in all, I got the other con, I'm happy, but I don't know why she was mid. What is going on here, bro?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Do you think Mort can fit a death stance? I don't think so, honestly. I think there are just better item options usually. Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Come play with me.
As like, because we got the Ada, that fight was still fine. I am not sure in that situation what happened to my Yunara. Like, did she like run bot and then mid, or like not run to the Ada at all? I'm not sure. I didn't see it properly, I guess. But we're doing our best. We're trying to make like the engages for the team, you know. Right there, I just made sure to one-shot the Ophelia so he doesn't become a problem. Like, that was kind of a single target ultimate, but I guess it was the most valuable kill I could have gotten, so I went for it anyway. And all we now need is just enough money to just buy armor items.
Okay.
Can you... Okay, I'm just like soloing this, I guess. Dude, what? Okay, man, I guess she got engaged on. I guess it's fine, but that's kind of cooked, no? Damn it, bro. It's just a 1v1. I guess both junglers went on the other side, and then he got... Did he? No, he didn't get the kill, and I didn't get the kill. Okay. Understandable. That is a big one. This guy is going AP Gangplank? Solar Baka, brother, what did you do? God damn it, Solar Baka. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. He definitely did something, didn't he? God dang it. That's definitely gonna be a bit of a problem. We're already very AP heavy, so him going AP GP is definitely incredibly questionable. It's already questionable, like, I'm not gonna lie, but like, I know why he's doing it, so, you know, there is that. Last time I checked, that's mine, thank you. Oh no. My ult's not up for 3 seconds. Bro, you just dove straight... whatever. He's not gonna die. Jesus Christ. This game is going to be so hard, bro. Holy moly. That would be nice, yeah, true. He's not wrong, to be honest. Like, walking with jungler as Bard is definitely going to be amazing. Feels good, but it's not happening. Solar Baka is straight up the reason this guy went AP Gangplank.
Let's find some friends.
Very spicy. Oh my god, we're so cooked. Bruh.
Play with me.
My team clearly just doesn't read what I typed to them, do they? They don't listen to the pings, nor do they read what I typed. He's doing it because of Solar Baka. This is very obvious.
Where are we going?
It's fine. We're gonna have a calming experience. Mute the entire team and see what happens. I have a feeling they could be doing Baron right now. Doesn't look like it. They're definitely around Dragon. I mean, GP will never move in this position. He just won't. So, Dragon's just theirs, I think. I like, with him going this build and also just being super duper behind and weak, we're just basically playing a 4v5 at this point in time. We just are. So that is something.
Okay.
Okay, that guy just went in. And he should be dead. He is dead. Good. That minion, I didn't even see it, bro. I did not see that minion. Can we just do this, please? We just have the Baron here, brother. Please do Baron. Like right now, you see the Talon running bot lane and everything. This needs to just be a quick Baron. We're gonna let GP tank this because I'm doing more damage than him for sure, especially with that build. Just finish this off quickly. Bard's taking a fight. Nice, clean Baron. We take those. Okay. Guess I'm gonna have to move. Again with this, I'm gonna just ult this Aphelios because he's the only one that needs to die first. This guy's already dead. I thought he'd walk into that, but he didn't. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're getting somewhere. That was a nice one. We got the Baron off that. Trying to keep it calm, keep it collected. We're in a very peculiar situation here. APGP, bro. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I think I just have to go for Randuin's, honestly. Let's go Randuin's and we'll go for Bloodletters at the end, maybe. Because apparently I need to give my team more magic pen, because this guy is going AP as well. So, yeah, AP Leandri's here. Like, I think I just go Bloodletters at the end. I should be tanky enough, I think. Zero tolerance language. Yunara's popping off, bro. Damn. Okay.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm almost level 16. Need like a little bit more.
An enemy has been slain.
It's a good kill on Garen. We like it.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, it ended up being a 1-for-1. I see. Kind of hoped that would have hit. I mean, we're just gonna have to chill here. My Yunara is dead. My GP does no damage, most likely. So I don't know, like, really what to expect off that. I really don't know what to expect of this build. But we're gonna have to, like, chill, wait for a decent position. I do have Flash Ultimate now, which is very important for these fight situations. I was hoping to get the Talon on that hit, but I didn't.
Let's find some friends.
Oh, what the heck is this? No. I mean, I don't have the follow-up to ult there. I really don't think I do. This guy should be dead without anything else, right? Does he die to burn? Doesn't die to burn. Brothers, please tell me that they at least die. I don't know what I'm looking at right now with these fights. I mean, I needed to save my ult for that later scenario. I need to in team fights here, not single target a Zed. But I really didn't think Zed would survive that either. Like, yeah. Because if I single target ult somebody and don't have like an ult for the 3 people I did it afterwards, right? Like, we are significantly worse off in a fight position. So I really do have to make sure that I actually ult multiple people in these fights. Especially with my team like this. It is just way too important. Yeah, that guy's dead. Because, like, we're lacking significant amounts of damage in this game at the moment, right? We're just lacking a significant amount of damage. And because of that, I need to make sure I get good value. And that it does not include just single target ulting a Zed. Or single target ulting a Talon or the Rel especially. Like, I cannot be single target ulting anybody in these fights because that would be significantly worse. But, yeah. This guy should be dead here, realistically. I say that, but he's too fast for me to catch. We just have to walk into it. It should be free. I got it. But I got the good ultimate, so there's that. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, that's kind of cooked, though. No! Okay, we're good. We're good. That placement was a bit scary, but it should be fine. Get the stun on this guy as well. Oh, beautiful. We did lose the 50-50 smite, so they did get soul, unfortunately. I just didn't get it. Maybe could have had it, but I just couldn't. I just didn't get it. But we got a very good fight after that, at least. So that's nice. That is nice. We did win that. I am kind of sad that they have soul completed, though. That's kind of cooked. What a difficult game. Wait, could I have ended the game? Am I trolling? I don't think this is a GG. I don't think it's GG. No, there's no way it's GG. We don't have the pushing capabilities. It's just turret. Yeah, no, we're good. I was like, whoa, hold up. What did I just do? Builds up in like 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Perfect. That is ideal. We just waited for them. That's really, really good. Now we're just able to do a Baron straight away. All we have to do is Baron right now. Just get it. We're good. That's it. We're making it happen. We're making this happen with some good catches. I'll smite that. I have an extra smite for Baron. It will be up in 12 seconds. It should be fine. Smite's up in 7 seconds, which I think should be no problem at all. I'll just, like, tank this for the team. There's no way they contest this after I caught the Rel and the Zed. A good, clean Baron as well. Nice. Take the red buff before I reset real quick. Oh, no. Okay, nice. I don't think she dies off the Ignite Bleed. She doesn't, right? No, we're good. Very nice. We're making it happen, man. We're just being a strong teamfight champion right now. So that's all we're doing. We're just being a very strong teamfight champion, making it work. Here, and then I will go Bloodletters. It adds damage, quite a bit of it. And I have enough armor. They don't have any magic resist or magic damage, so I'm not worried about magic resist. I would usually buy a Jug Show, but in this game it's just not needed because they're full AD. So we're just gonna go these 2 tank items. That should make me plenty tanky, and then we'll go for the Bloodletters to add more damage. Because AP, GP as well, so at this point in time, you know, we're going for it, I guess. He's not fighting me. There's no way he does. There's no way he kills me, pretty much. Based on my armor, that would be insane. I have my flash in about 20 seconds, which is going to be great. Flash ulti will be amazing. We don't have a good position right now. We're looking to go for bot lane turret at this moment in time. Because there's just nothing else. That's what we're looking for. Just a decent chunk of damage on the Talon. It's good. Okay, we just go for this. Yo, don't run mid. Just kill the turret. Hello? Hello, brother. We had such a good push. What? Okay. Well, that's just unlucky. No way, Bard with the ulti, bro. Hopefully it's fine. I don't know why my Yunara left. It's okay. The Bard ult actually ruined that fight. I would have absolutely obliterated them. It's all good. We still won. I'm happy. The GP ult came in, did some damage. I just wish my Yunara wouldn't have left, honestly. That's all. That's the value, though. Like, I had flash ulti on Amumu there. I landed it on 4 people. If that Bard ult didn't go off, they all 4 would have died without me dying. But because my damage wasn't able to go through as they were CC'd, and the GP wasn't able to, like, instantly ult on it, it became a little bit worse. But it's all good. The Amumu value is still there because I traded 3 for 1. So my team realistically with Baron should be able to end the game here at least. When Abyssal versus Bloodletters. It just depends, right? Like, if you need the magic resist, Abyssal will be better because it adds magic resist. And if your team can buy Bloodletters on somebody else, it's even better. But in this case, they have no magic damage. So the magic resist from Abyssal will be completely wasted. And the Bloodletters is just way more valuable for the magic resist threat. I'm sad we didn't end the game here, but we should be able to just Elderon spawn into GG well played, hopefully. It was a close one. I definitely got a bit skamassed by my support there. Because if that Bard ult doesn't go off, I think we just... Like, I just kill them all. Easy. But it's okay. My team still won the fight all in all, I suppose. You can see the big value of a Amumu ulti, right? We're providing very, very good value for this. We need to play for this Elder. If we can kill the Zed right now, that would be insane. Just get this guy. We're gonna slow him with my randomins. I'm gonna smite him for an additional slow. If this guy just dies, I'm like pretty happy with that. Okay, I guess we're not gonna get the kill. I need to protect my team. Brother. That is so painful. I really didn't think that, like... Oh, I messed up. I genuinely didn't think that we'd lack damage there to kill the Rel, and then I overchased. That's so cooked, bro. I just keep forgetting that my Gangplank is useless. I keep forgetting that he doesn't do any damage because of his AP build. Like, I just figured he lands one Q that crits that, like, Rel for, like, 1200, and it just doesn't do anything instead. That's on me, I guess. Damn, bro. I keep forgetting. Why do I keep forgetting? They have Elder here, so they're gonna be able to defend for a while. We're gonna have to stall out the Elder. The fact that I just got executed by like by 1500 damage execution from Garen is the only reason I die there too. Unfortunately. Alright. Well, it's okay. Game's not over yet. I will just play when my Yanara is there. I went too far. Like, I definitely went too deep. I just messed up assuming Gangplank's damage would be good. But his only respectable damage output that champion has right now is his ultimate, because that's AP damage, I believe. And that's it. So I need to respect that a bit more. This guy should be dead. Even if he has Elder, it doesn't matter. That's just out of position. That we take those. That guy was just so far out of position that it's fine, but we cannot fight an Elder Dragon. We're just gonna have to play this one out slow still. The Elder Dragon is really strong. Especially for them. Just really, really strong. We should just be able to Baron. The Elder will end soon enough, and then we can go from there. No, 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 no. I just hard ended my ultimates. That's really bad. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. Bro, the Zed keeps juking me with the ult. I'm kind of trolling with that. Ah, that should be GG. I don't think they can survive this now. I doubt it. Like, we have so many minions in their base, and we have Baron. Now, obviously, they still have Elder Dragon, but, like... I highly doubt that's gonna be a problem. As long as I protect my Yunara. I just have to protect her. Ooh, that is a big turret hit. It's looking not possible, actually. That like one hit, that one auto attack from Aphelios is too much. I think Aphelios will swipe us at the moment. We just still have to respect the Elder more, I suppose. We still have 20 seconds. My ult's up in 5. Oh, she missed her ulti. That is so brutal. Oh, man. I was really hoping to get him. I was really hoping to get him. God damn it, bro. Akali missed her damage there. If that Aphelios got one shot there, I think we're okay. I got Garen ulted again as well. Never ending game. Yeah, this game is kind of painful. I really wish this guy would have just gone AD Gangplank, bro. If he went AD GP, this game was over 10 minutes ago. Because AD GP at this stage in the game is so strong. But it's okay. We haven't lost. I mean, we could lose, but... we probably should be fine. Oh boy. It's just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Hope? She has all the prio here. Just hit them. What? She had so much space to just kill this guy. Why did she play so safe? I don't understand. I mean, they should be fine. It's Q here. Oh, he's all the way back out. That guy's dead. Unlucky. Well, well, well. Ooh, big GP ulti. Okay. Let's keep going, I guess. If you can portal here somewhere, that'd be good. But you're just... Okay, but you're not portaling. Okay. I didn't hit that one. Whoa, 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 bro. What is going on? Why did she go in by herself instead of just moving with me? I don't get it. I'm just so confused. Oh boy. GP ult's not up for another 20 seconds, which is all his damage output. Holy, what is this game, bro? I'm seriously struggling to end here. I want to get the red buff for the team and then leave. Hopefully that's fine. I don't really have anything to recall for because I could just kill the blue buff and get the blue mana regen from it and the rest is fine. Still have the potion as well. We just have to play for dragon. We just need to get one good ult combo and we should be good, hopefully. Well, this dragon's gonna decide the game. That's pretty much where it's gonna go. Whoever gets this smite wins, I think. I think that's how it goes. Hit it! Yunara! You're the range champion in this matter, brother. You can do it. Go for the rel. I got silenced. My ult didn't go off. The Garen silence was too OP. I would have had a really good ulti there on the Aphelios, but my ulti didn't go off. I mean, they still focused all their damage in me. I took 6,000 damage plus the Garen ultimate to the face. So I'm okay with this. That would have been instantly completely won if my ult actually went off, but I got silenced by Garen. It was really close, but we won anyway. 4 for 1. This should be this should be over, right? What a nightmare of a game, bro. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, cool. I guess that's it for this one. Holy moly. That was very difficult. Okay, Amumu into a Echo here, which... perfect matchup for me. I don't mind it at all. Echo is not a champ to invade, so I have a very calm early game after that, or I should. We have like double range Enchantress supports. There's really nothing happening on bot lane, so that's just an angle where we're gonna go and start on Raptors. Play for ourselves, get the own clear done, and we're good. Like, we're not looking for any type of gank opportunities with that. Spicy invades. Place the ward over here. Ooh. That's a hefty chase on cannon. Wards on there as well.
Minions have spawned.
I wonder if this guy could ward that. Okay, they're walking out. I guess we're chilling. Alright, beautiful. Raptor started this. Are they really? This is not too ideal. Okay, let me just hit this, and I'm gonna drag it into the bush here, so I can just do it while I'm not seen at least. And we'll just do this quickly with our E-spam. I'd really rather not smite this. We're gonna drag this back further into the bush, and then stand here so that I just can't get a smite angle on it. I'll just then walk around this ward. It's going to cost me a little bit more time, but we're just going to use the plant for some distance. Hug this wall. Avoid the ward for now, not to give any information away. And we'll just do the Krugs next. I'll go from there. I'll have to hold my smite for red buff here no matter what, because if this guy does invade, I'd rather have my smite. I could smite this otherwise, the big Krog here, which would be nice. But if I do that and he goes and invades my red buff and I don't have a chance of smiting that, I'd be kind of cooked. So we're just going to chill. We hit this, and then we're going to stand right over here. Into this position here, as it is max range. Now, obviously, there's a chance he smite steals it from this angle, but this is like the safest area for me to stand right now. Survivability-wise. I might lose the camp for it, but that's okay. We'll drag it out when it's low HP. Not 600. Like, just above 600, we drag it out there. So he can't just, like, randomly smite it if he does go for it. And then we just clear the rest of our bot side camps, and we're good. Okay, good. And we are just going to finish our full clear. Like any type of ping like this on mid, I am not going to respond to. Not before I finish my full clear. It is very crucial that I do this. Okay, Echo was seen there. I'm not going to smite this. I'm going to hold it for blue buff. We're also going to do the blue in the bush. The Echo's 16 CS showed for a mid lane gank. He has a red buff as well, so I'm assuming he did some funky stuff. I'm not sure. We're going to danger ping the bot side area because the Echo is like somewhere bot side. There he is. He kind of knows. He won. Okay. I mean, it was really hard for me to reach because they kited away from me. So him just like 1v1ing Echo there was really good. I just couldn't really go for the Echo because there was so much distance. There we go. We got the clear. Our Raptors are going to spawn again soon, so we're going to go transition through mid. So we're going to walk for top scuttle. I'm going to do some damage to this guy, and it's fine. Okay. Take the top scuttle here real quick. We'll take our Raptors and the Krugs right afterwards. Not sure what this Echo is up to right now, but that's fine. Finish it off, do the Raptors, do the Krugs, and we are in a good position. Not bad for us whatsoever. Beautiful. And take the Krugs as well, and then we can look for a reset after that. Very nice reset coming in for us here. And then out of base, we can look for our bot side camps, and then maybe Dragon. Echo should not get anything there, I don't think. Beautiful. Okay, Echo's gonna run up. We're looking to go Leandry's here, get the Faded Ashes first regardless. Nice addition on the kill. And then we just take my Wolves and my Gromp here. My Talon is picking up a couple kills, pretty good. We have gotten past our weakest stage in the game, which is great for us as well. Once we start hitting level 6, like our gank pressure becomes very significant, so that's gonna be good. Yeah, we have no CC on our team, really. Like Cannon, sure, but Cannon is definitely pushing Dr. Mundo on the turret, so it's going to be a pretty tough one. Twitch is alive. Do the Gromp, and I might be able to look for a bot lane gank after this. We'll see. The bot scuttle should hit me level 6. This will put me very close, but I won't hit it. I might be able to look for the bot lane play, though, in a second. We'll finish the camp first, though, no matter what. This is warded. We're gonna have to walk around it. Guess I'll go. I could look to see if I can go for the Zerath here. Let's do some good damage to him. Make sure to tank the wave here as well. And then, like, flash on him with E. Get the extra cooldown reset off this. Level my ult as I leveled up just now. And then finish off the Yunara too. I made sure to get minion aggro there. Because I got minion aggro in that position, I can get my cooldown off my E faster. So I can get the casted quicker. In my jungle, I have additional mana regen, and the Echo is spotted top lane, so we're just going to instantly start the Dragon. It's a good opportunity for that. We should be able to finish this. My W should do a significant amount of damage with my Faded Ashes, so I should be able to do this. Mamilio is helping as well, which is great. That's all I need. Now here, as you notice, my top camps are going to respawn again soon, so we're definitely going to look to go for that as well. Finish this off. Recall. I could run up all the way here, but I'd rather run out of base and do this movement. And just clear my camps. If that means I lose my raptors, it's okay. But I can afford my haunting guys here, which is quite a decent damage upgrade as well. And then just clear my entire 3 topside camps. And then we'll look for the next objective in the form of these void grubs, which will be a pretty good timer for that. So that is good. We don't have ult for 70 seconds, so ideally I wouldn't like to fight without my ultimate. Oh, he's here. There's an echo on that. Wait, really? Okay, I guess he just hit the... Oh, that was Vex hitting the plant, maybe. Interesting. I just pinged anyway. Just to, like... Because we saw a plant hit, right? Like, that kind of confirms somebody's in the area. The echo wasn't actually doing my camp, which is fair enough. We'll do red, we'll do raptors, and then these void grubs will spawn in 50 seconds, so that's what we'll look for. By the time, like, I'm fighting on grubs, I should have my ultimate back as well, kind of. Which is ideal. Echo is going to recall as well. No, he's not recalling. We do not want to smite any of this, because we want to make sure we have our smite ready. He is going to do those void grubs quick. I am going to kill this still. I could move here a bit faster, but... He's probably going to get 1 only, I think. He only has 1, right? Does he have 2? No, he doesn't have 2. We're good. Surely my cannon moves. We're good, right? We just have to be playing slow and patient here for a while. Cannon has ult, so we're fine on that. Ult this. They're all ulted now. We got a very good opportunity. We played it slow. CC chain the echo, so he can't move and he can't ult. I made sure to use my other Q on that. And then we just played it slow and patient. Waited for a good opportunity for that ult. If he gets the stun here, that's great. And then Q him. Auto attack E. Smite. Nope. He died. It's good. There we go. Beautiful. The most important thing there was just patience. Windows TPing in, so we danger ping it a couple times and we ping the cannon back and stuff. But yeah, there it was just patience. We kite them into the pit, we make them follow us, we then Q and then ult all of them together. So they all get hit. And then that ultimate into the cannon play was really, really good. That's what we like to see. In this instance, we need 10 gold for the boots, so we'll wait for the boots. These boots are, like any type of boot upgrade is worth waiting for because you'll get your money back if it's like that close. You're not gonna wait 100 gold for it, but it's like 20 gold, it's fine. Out of base, we'll take my 3 bot side camps here. My ultimate flash will be back up in like 90 seconds or so. So that could be a nice bot lane gank angle for it. But for now, we're definitely going to prioritize clearing our bot side camps because we don't have ult. And ideally, I want to look for gank setups when my camps are down and my ult's available as much as I can. Obviously, Talon is going for it by himself here, which is fine. If that is the case, that is okay. Finish off the blue and then take the Gromp next. Q towards the Gromp here and just let it walk. Like, we're just using the Q for mobility. Try to have a Q ready at all times, though. A big fight on bot. I'm going to smite this and I'll move after that. The Echo commits to this big time. Oh, gee. I couldn't reach. That was just barely out of range. Auto attack E. Okay, that TP is cooked. I need to run. How much damage is this guy going to do to me? She's not going to kill me, right? Nah, we're good. Yeah, the TP from the Vex allowed him to survive. It's okay. I'm just going to recall. My topside camps are up, so we're just going to go for that instead. And we're good. Good Vex TP to just save the Echo there, honestly. Otherwise, I would have probably been able to finish the Echo and the Yunara potentially, but we're not going to overextend, right? We didn't have ult for that either, which is like our bigger problem. If we did have ult, that would have been great. Like, we could have forced that a little bit harder, but we just didn't, so we just had to chill. We have 45 seconds on the next objective, which is the dragon. So ideally, I want to clear my topside camps and then play for this dragon if possible, with enough priority in my lanes. So we could just have a nice position on it. So we'll do this. Okay, we see Echo top lane, so we're going to counter gank this. Echo doesn't have ult at the moment. Hopefully I make this. Echo got stunned. We just walk at this. We're going to walk here so we can cut off the Echo in a walking pattern here. Ult flash. QE. In this stage in the game, it's still worth ult flashing for a single kill. Later in the game, it won't be. Oh, damn. I could have had that. I think I could have had that probably. I'm just going to recall here. My next thing I want to look for is this dragon right now. Like, looking for anything else is not really what I want. I just want to recall and just get to the dragon in this position, so I will. Let's just buy the haunting guys. Perfect. And then we go Drake. My bot lane just died, which makes the dragon significantly more difficult to achieve. So I'm probably going to have to chill on that. I could still run bot lane because they're both very low HP. And this might look for a dive on this Milio here. So I am going to move towards this position as fast as I can. He gets pincered. This guy's going to run up. There's a control ward here, so they don't really see me, which is good. Smite that guy. Just walk after the Yunara. Melee range the Q there. So we can't miss, and we're good. We just queued a minion to get in range, because all I have to do is, like, activate my W on the Xerath. He's already dead off a smite. And then the Q follow through on the other one. The minion is the target I hit, because the minion's the target I cannot miss. If I try to hit the Xerath and I, for example, whiff it, and that would be really awkward. But yeah. We just do the dragon next now. And it should be fine, because I should have priority here to the point where this is not a problem. But we'll see. I'm gonna do this nicely. Because I just double killed our bot lane, right? There's no way they should be able to contest this realistically. So I should be fine. Pick it up. Good. And now my camps are going to basically respawn. So we're going to go for those once again. My ult is up. So there is a chance I could maybe look for the bot lane play here if they're going to start playing aggressive towards this. And there's a chance I could look for like a lane gank angle on bot lane here with my ult. Because my ult is up, I can look for this play. If I didn't have ult, I wouldn't do it at all. But in this instance, it is doable because it's up. So I will try it. Walk here. Don't know if I can reach this. They're just running. They just saw me in time for that one, so I couldn't really reach, sadly. Talon is behind them. I'm shoving wave because Talon's behind them. Just gonna go for this guy. We're not gonna use our ult for it because that would be a waste. Someone else got turret aggro, so I'm just gonna walk through the queue there. I wouldn't have queued if I would have been the one taking turret aggro, because that would have ended me. So we're not doing that, but we're just gonna do this recall. And we're good. Should have taken enough minions. Did I finish the turret? This is enough gold for my item. I should have taken minions for this item. I didn't. It is actually worth waiting the 50 gold for a Riftmaker spike, so I will just wait. But I should have lost it a minion or two. I should have done my math. That's on me. It is worth waiting for it because the item is just way too strong of a spike not to get right now. So even if I have to wait for it, it's okay. It's definitely not ideal though. I definitely should have lost it some minions for this. That would have been way more optimal. But it's all good. Just didn't do my math. Didn't think about it. Riftmaker finished. Really nice. And then we just clear our topside camps now. Our goal is to finish our smite if possible. And hit level 11 as well. So these 3 camps, if they are up, should hit me level 11. And should finish me my smite as well, because I'm going to get another sweet in 22 seconds. And the other sweet that I get in 22 seconds should give me the extra stack to get myself across the line for the smite upgrade off of my raptor camp. Okay, my red buff is unfortunately down. So that is not going to happen now. I'm going to have to do wolves to get my smite upgrade. This should still hit me level 11 though. So I should still be able to do this and just go kill the Mundo on top lane perhaps. So that is what I'm going to do. I think we could just all in the Mundo. This guy has Oblivion Orb, so the Mundo's healing should be cut quite drastically. And it's just going to be a CC angle. This is free. The ults. And the Q in melee range. Make sure to stand between so he doesn't get any type of cleaver hits on my cannon. And then we don't waste the ult on that because he's already dead. There's nothing to play for there. Now we're just going to go ahead and do the Rift Herald right away. Because we see the Echo bot lane, so we know this is a guaranteed Rift Herald for us. We finish this off, and we're going to look at Echo's movement. He does have blue buff here, something to note. He does have blue, so it means his topside camps are 99% down because he has the buff. Otherwise, they could be up, and I mean, I'm assuming they're down now. We're going to just take this. We're going to obviously pick up the Rift Herald as well. Finish off this thing, and then we're going to rush recall towards our bot side camps, since those are the things that are like up and I want to contend with. I do have my boots finished. I have a lot of CC, so it's going to be a Mercs angle for me. And then we run towards our 3 bot side camps. The dragon is going to spawn in 1 minute 30 as well. So that's something we are looking for. Making sure to stay on top of the objective control here. Q the next camp to get the mobility. Now, there's a chance he does like my blue buff or my Gromp here or something. But that would be okay. I got like Rift Herald and Top Scuttle and everything. Q to the next camp. Making sure to keep one Q available at pretty much all times. Like right here, I'd rather not Q towards the Gromp because I want to have a Q just ready to go. So I'm just going to hold it for now. I don't want to smite this because I'm not gonna, I need my smites ready for like dragon and stuff. Just plant over, get closer to my team, pick up some flowers along the way. I have flash ult available to me right now, which is making me really strong. Echo is just top lane. Okay, he's just gonna give dragon. That's fine. Well, looking now to just walk into walk into the jungle, see if there's like control wards placed or anything, because I can't sweeping trinket obviously. Ideally, I'd like to use this Rift Herald on like tier 2 bot lane turret for a 700 gold split. Wait for him to walk close to me before we do anything. I'm also not going to waste my ult on this because he's already dead. Okay, they just cooked my cannon. Okay, Echo is dead. Echo is not dead. Very fortunate for him. We're just going to Rift Herald this tier 2 bot lane turret because it's worth 700 gold if I get it. So I'm just going to go for it. She could like go and fear me, but that's fine. The CC locker here, so she can't move into the ult and just finish her off entirely. That's the beautiful thing about like an entire Amumu rotation. I Q, I ult, I just make sure to play it in such a way that I CC locker for the entire duration, so she just can't move. Those were some quick and accurate hits. I could have flashed them, but the thing there is, why I'm dying to Xerath is because I don't really care if he kills me. I don't want to waste my flash at this point in time because a flash ultimate can just instantly win me an entire team fight, which is one big value part there. And like him getting the kill on me is just like, it's the enemy support. Like it's not going to snowball him out of control. It's not going to do anything too scary. I'll just take the death. I'm not going to lose the dragon for it either, because my team should have enough control to the point where the dragon shouldn't be doable for the enemy team. But now I am going to have flash available for either the Otacon or the dragon fight, which is significantly more valuable. So I'd rather die to Xerath there. Which is why I didn't flash. On Amumu, it's really important to hold on to your flash, because if you have flash ult available to you, you are able to basically guarantee your ult on 3 people, and that guarantees you a team fight win. So that's kind of good. This is good. This is what I need. It's gonna ult this. Okay, I completely whiffed my ult on Mundo, but I still got one guy, and the other guy is kind of dead anyway. It doesn't matter. That was a bad ultimate. I will absolutely instantly admit to that. That was a terrible ultimate, but gonna go for this guy. That is a lot of damage. We'll just flash over the wall back now and then go back in. This kind of disengages the fight a little bit. I don't need my ult anymore because we're already gonna win a very important fight here. We get the dragon, we get the Otacon. So I can flash out and Q back in to get the aggro away from me so I don't end up dying. And then we just do this. Hopefully. I have a lot of damage on objectives as Amumu, so I don't really mind if my like Twitch just runs mid for a single minion and then runs back. It's okay. Yeah, that was a really, really bad ultimate from me. That's an ult you don't want to do. Like, try to at least hit 2 people with it. That was a cringe ultimate for sure. It's just not great. Okay. We don't want to recall just yet because we have some camps up and we cannot afford our item spike yet. So we want to clear until we can afford our item spike. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Finish this off and we just clear as many camps as necessary. I probably just full clear everything, to be honest. Hopefully Cannon doesn't take that. Good. There's nothing on the map up objective-wise at the moment. So for me right now, it's just... Oh, he actually aggroed it? Okay. I missed my Q because of that. Yeah, there's nothing up on the map right now objective-wise. So for me, just clearing my camps and just taking this time a little bit, you know, to like take the cooldown period, get our items done, etc. That's what we're doing. Just like nothing to play for at the moment. Need to meet the red buff because it didn't die yet. I move towards the Mundo here in a second. I do have a recall angle, but I do have ultimate available to me, so I'm definitely not weak in a fight here. And the enemy team is like in a pretty good position. And this Mundo is going to be fine. Or he's going to be dead, sorry. That's what I wanted to say, didn't say that. Alright, we just recall. because we have nothing else on the map right now. There's literally nothing up. We have our item in base, so we can afford this, which is great. And then my gold amount is very awkward again. I mean, if I had like one more camp, I could have upgraded my boots, which would have been nice, but this is okay. Xerath is bot lane. My blue is spawning right now, and the tilt lane is getting engaged on, which I can't reach, obviously, because I recalled. My team probably wins it, though. But we see this guy on bot lane. If he pushes next wave, he's dead. If he doesn't push next wave, I wouldn't have reached him anyway. So we'll see what he does. In the meantime, we're just going to be here and pick up the embers. Every ember is an ability haste, which is good. If he shows on wave here, it's good. If not, then we'll just take the wave afterwards. Because, like, if he walked for this wave, I can go for him. But otherwise, I would have to run after him, and that's just not going to happen. Like, it's too much of a distance to close. So now here, because, like, my team is pushing this top situation, there's nothing else on the map right now. We're just going to clear a couple of bot waves, since we have some opportunity for it. There we go. And then we'll move for the next bot wave as well. We're just going to keep clearing bot waves at this point, because there's just nothing else to take, and I could just get some free waves. It's not bad. That's fine. If I take minion aggro, I get my E cooldown back faster, so I can get some more there. Whoa, okay, I think I might be very dead here. I can at least make it a 1-for-1. I cannot. Okay, that was my bad. I was way too far up on that one. Way too far up. They actually caught me pretty well. Oops. All right, all good. Pick up the boots upgrade, and we'll go for the Jug Show as our next item. Get the survivability in there. My death there, I mean, it's not great, right? I did die to the Xerath again, so there's that. But I don't lose anything for it, because even if I walk forward like that, there's no Baron up, there's no Dragon up. I can't lose any objectives for this. At most, I'll lose like a camp or two, which is completely fine. I'm not too worried about that. As long as I am alive for this dragon, that's the most important thing. If the dragon's about to spawn, walking forward like that is even more illegal. Like, at that point, you definitely don't want to do that. But in this case, I was okay with it, because I still had some time before dragon. I still have a minute before the dragon as well, so I can probably go for the kill on Mundo here. This was a lower timer than a minute. I don't really want to go for it, but because it's like quite some time, I should be able to get the Mundo kill here pretty quickly. I don't want to single target ult this guy if I can avoid it, because I want to have my ult for the dragon fight if it comes to it. Yeah, he's just dead. Like, I really want to be careful with the use of my ultimate, because having ult when a dragon is up in about 30 seconds is a lot more valuable than just ulting Mundo for a kill shot right there. And he is most likely going to die anyway. But having the ult and the flash as well in 10 seconds here, it's going to allow me to basically guarantee us the soul. And that is way more important than a kill on Mundo. Even if he escapes, it's more important than a kill on Mundo. So I definitely would rather have this ready for this dragon specifically. So we can secure it, we can get the soul, and we're good. I like that ward. Can you, like, blue trinket this? Nice. That's what we like to see. I missed. None of this matters. So you C-lock him as much as possible there. So he cannot ult out, and then we just Baron. Just spamming the Baron with all-ins. Go Baron. Don't chase. Just Baron, please. It's a free Baron. Enemy jungler is dead, guaranteed. I'm definitely single target ulting enemy jungler. No questions asked, because if he dies right there, the Baron is also ours. We also get the dragon and everything. Just a perfect CC lock, so you can't echo ult out and we're chilling. Now, I am going to have to tank it here, so I'm going to lose 50% of my damage output. I think out of everyone here, I have the most Baron damage on Amumu, but even when it's cut in half, it's still fine, as long as your team is doing damage to it. My ult's not up for another 15 seconds. So I kind of want to, like, not fight as bad until it's up, you know? That'd be kind of nice. Whoa. This Mundo is all the way over here. Good. And we just kill him. Alright, we take that. And we just move mid lane now. I have flash ultimate, so I can basically take any engage I want. As long as my team follows me, we're chilling. We're just gonna push here. And any type of engage we can find, we'll go for. Like a nice Q or a nice, like, ult flash, whatever. Anything is fine. Oh, that was not it. That's fine. I just have to hit this and we're good. That is a nice engage. That's good. Build flesh. And then CC lock the two of them together. So we can, like, I'm basically like hitting Xerath and Vex at the same time. Just to get a better position. That is just a nice ult position because this allows us to, like, basically push the rest of their base down. And it should be GG, especially since Echo isn't recalling. So we can just nicely finish it off here. We just have to hit turrets and we're good. Just hit the turrets and we're good. Like, this is their last little bit of defense that they have. Just finish that off. Good. And I'll Q this guy. There we go. And beautiful. Items here. A Jack Show would have been here. And then we have a +1. I think a Thorn Mill in this game is pretty good. So I would have gone for a Thorn Mill in this last item slot most probably. But yeah, that's it for this one. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, playing against a Volibear here, which I will have to respect because this champion beats me quite effectively in a 1v1 in the early game. So we will, yeah, we will be respectful towards that guy.
Let me give you a hug.
Lanes wise on this one, I mean, I don't have good gank setup whatsoever. I have no form of CC on any of my teammates apart from like a Vel'Koz knock-up thingy. That's it. So yeah, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna clear our camps. We're gonna start Raptors. We're gonna just like survive initially, get our levels, and then after level 6, we just like repeat gank bot lane probably for double kills. And that's all we're gonna look for. As long as we can stay consistent, get it done, we're happy. I would assume that this Volibear starts on his blue buff and clears towards bot lane.
Let's find some friends.
So we'll see if I meet him on my blue or something. If you're starting Raptors, you want to start with E. If you're starting your buff camps, you have got to be serious. He gets it too. Why are you here? How did he... He just knew. He just knew. All right, cool. I love that for me. Can you ward my... No, he's not going to be able to ward my red buff either. What is that invade, bro? Like, he just placed the ward there and he got it done, I guess. I'm going to go for this guy's Raptors then, whatever. He's definitely going to go for my red buff, right? Surely. That's just such a random invade, like, actually. He must have known I was doing it and just decided to randomly send it. And I'll just do his bot side cams instead then, I suppose. Bit awkward, but whatever. I don't know, man. That just looks like such a strange invade. Like, what are we accomplishing here? Alright. He's gonna take his red and his Krugs, and we'll go from there. There's no wave here on the top side, so there's no wave on the bot side. I can walk past without being seen. This hits me level 3, so after this I should realistically be able to gank the bot lane as well. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. You've got to be serious. Yeah. You are literally so bad at decision making, bro. It's crazy, but it's working for you somehow, I guess. He just did my Raptors and my red buff, and then just straight up walked to his Krugs. He didn't even do my own Krugs. No. He walked for his Krugs. What are we doing, bro? What is this guy up to? All right. Interesting. Does he get... Oh, there's no way my bot lane... Oh, what is this Pantheon doing here? You... This has got to be the most annoying thing in the world, no? I just got invaded by the enemy support as the enemy jungler goes for a gank. Are we serious? If I kill that wolf there, that Pantheon is dead because I get my Q. The man just giga flipped it. They're all just giga flipping it. Like, what is going on? I'm so confused. Okay. Interesting. Oh, my blue is obviously... Yep, no, it's cool. Well, that is one way to start a game, I suppose. If the support just doesn't do that, I am completely ahead of the Volibear too, but the support has to invade me right before I actually kill the wolf. And if that happens right before I kill the wolf, I just... I just don't kill him. If I had my Q and if I kill the wolf there, he's just dead. Decision making of the century, bro. Did he clear my wolf camp at least? He did. Okay, good. Alright, well. I guess I'll go for my Raptors then.
Play with me.
All of this, bro. Like, literally all of this. Holy. Ah, damn. He died to the Volibear too. That makes things even worse for me, actually. Very interesting. Why is he doing this? Are you kidding? That is such a questionable thing to do. What? Why? Okay, but like, you literally...
Friends.
Alright, well, like, sure, whatever. This guy is on like 30 kinds of drugs. Why is he there, bro? Alright, well, I mean, I am now just playing to survive at this point. Like, get my faded ashes real quick, get some extra clear speed. It almost looks like he's stream sniping me. Like, honestly, with the way this guy is going, that's crazy. There is no reason to do this camp because pretty much all of his own camps are up. And this is a level 1 camp since he didn't clear it earlier. So he's kind of just inting himself for doing that camp even. Okay.
Where are we going?
Of course.
An ally has been slain.
Oh no.
Slain.
That's brutal, bro. Let's see if I can get the jinx here. Get a good flank angle on this. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna shove the wave as well. Like, this is kind of like taxing your laners a bit, but at the same time, I just push this in turret. I'm pretty happy with that. Because this is just something I can get right now. If we could just Dragon in this instance, like, just Drake. I shoved in bot, so my ADC usually, like, shouldn't have nothing else to do in this position. As long as we just do Dragon here, I'm happy. We can get a nice Dragon out of this. I can take my 2 bot side camps. My top side camp should respawn soon enough as well. And then we can just go from there. Okay, level up good. I'm gonna have to go for my Raptors first, probably.
An ally has been slain.
Pantheon's top. Oh, come off it, bro. Okay, I'm dead. Jesus. I guess I shouldn't have walked like that, eh? Guess I shouldn't have walked like that. Alright, I mean, Volibear is now in my bot side camps for some reason, so I'm gonna just take my top side camps.
Let's find
I would have expected him to go for my top side camps, but I guess I walked over a ward and just got killed by Zed. Alright, my 3 top side camps it is. I'm not even that far behind the Volibear either. Like, this man is just like doing whatever. Pantheon's there. Volibear's also mid. I think the Vel'Koz is dead, probably. Okay, I guess we're chilling. This is crazy. The goon squad's just rotating across the map, bro. Pantheon, Volley. Holy, Zed as well. They're just there. Did Volley just walk towards bot side? I think he did, right? I'm fairly sure he did. I'm just gonna risk it because I think I could just speedrun the Void Grubs here, and I don't think he's gonna be on it as soon as possible. If he is, then, well, rip me, I guess. I just saw him move through mid, so he's coming. I'm hoping to not have to smite the first one. Okay, we're good. My Vel'Koz walked in a really awkward manner. Did I just get... No, okay. He walked in an awkward... I was trying to, like, get Vel'Koz to walk to the wall here for a combo, but actually he doesn't have ult either, so I guess it's whatever. I got the Void Grubs quick enough. I ulted and flashed for it, but that's fine, I guess. It's my second objective at the very least. I probably could have fought the Volley a little bit more aggressively there, because I have a recall advantage. However, the Zed also insta-moved. And because the Zed insta-moved, I couldn't go for anything. Okay, Kaisai's gaming. She gets a double kill. That is massive. Pick this up in boots. And then we'll just go for my 3 bot set camps. I believe they should all be there as well. I am only 3 CS behind the Volibear, but I have 2 objectives. So, and I have a kill as well. Considering the level of invades I received this game, that is definitely not bad. My wolves are actually done. Okay. I mean, they cannot be like they have to respawn soonish for sure. I'm happy that my Kaisa just got a double kill. That is huge. Ooh. If he doesn't have flash, he dies to the second turret shot there. Okay, we're just gonna do this, and we're gonna do the Gromp. Then afterwards, we have the wolf spawning. Indeed, there it is, as expected. And I mean, bot scuttle is a thing, but my raptors are also going to be a thing. She just kind of walked back a bit too far on that one. I'm gonna go in because I think it's fine. Okay, good. Landed it. We're chilling. Surely my team has that guy. Perfect. Well done, team. We take those. Okay, my guys, I just got a ton of kills. I would have loved to got one of those kills because I could have afforded my Liandry's off that, which would have been insane. But I don't get to afford that, unfortunately. I want this scuttle really badly. I think I definitely would have lost my raptor camp to the volley. So we're just gonna take the scuttle into my wolves, and then I have my item, I think, and then we can just recall for the item and we can play from there. Nah, she's dead. Okay. She just basically overextended, unfortunately. Pantheon ult was disrespected. Is there a way for him to check? Oh, what a guy. That's actually a good ward. I like it. I could just do my tops at 2 camps and then recall afterwards. The dragon's in 45 seconds, so that should give me enough time. Nice one shot. Perfect. I CC locked him there. Extra W second. I CC locked him there so he couldn't move anymore. I mean, that is just kind of trolling, no? Stun him here so Velkos gets to do a little bit more damage before he dies. And I at least get to kill the volley bear. I'd say worth. That is definitely worth. He was worth a shutdown on top of it all. I tried to use my other CC right as the Velkos was like out of Zonias. So I can, you know, get him to live as long as possible. So he gets to do as much damage as possible. So the volley bear actually just dies. Okay, my bot lane is gaming. They're gonna, like, okay, so that's not rotating bot. Care bot. I would like my bot lane to recall and go for Drake here. I'm gonna go for hunting guys as well. Just need my Kai'Sa to recall, and then we can go from it. I'm gonna do... Oh, I'm gonna do my... Yeah, Quinn is definitely dead. I'm going to do my Gromp here to hit level 9. And then we can look for the dragon afterwards. Oh, Volley Bear is already on it. No, he's not doing it yet. We're still good for now. I'm not gonna be able to smite this. Oh, please don't die. I need my Velkos to live for now. Pretty sure we could just start it then. Kai'Sa. The one wave is not going to be worth it here, bro. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going for it. I guess we're fine. Do I make this? Please die! Okay, perfect. That's perfect. I was hoping to like get enough damage in there as I like ulted him and everything. Okay, we lost the feats because we lost top turret, but that's okay. The Pantheon rotated for that one. Oh no, Lulu just left. I don't have enough mana for this. If I can kite him into the jungle here, that could work maybe. Okay. I ended up having just enough for the blue. The Lulu showed up in time. Or just enough for the Q, sorry. Why did I say blue buff? I'm gonna have to flash probably. Yeah, I'll flash, it's fine. Not a problem. That is a Gnar rotation. I would just want to do my camps in this instance. I think he's like right here somewhere. I can't really defend mid, not at this HP range. Zed has ult most likely, so I just get one shot. And I also have a decent amount of money in my inventory right now. I can clear my 3 topside camps here, and then out of base I can do my 3 bot side camps probably. That should look pretty good for me. So we clear this out of base, we'll go for my bot side camps, and then we should be good. I can afford my Rift Maker as well, which is amazing. That is really, really nice on this recall right here. Now, we got perma invaded this game, but we're actually ahead of Volibear, so I guess there is that. We got our 3 bull set cams here, which is going to hit me level 11, which should be absolutely ideal. They're chasing that deep. I think this might be too deep, perhaps. I don't want to go topside here. Someone has to go defend. Okay, he's not pushing. We're good. They're doing Rift Herald then in that case. They're definitely on it. Their Volibear is on it because otherwise he would have collapsed on my Quinn as she pushed in that bot lane jungle right there. So Volibear is doing Rift Herald. Nara helped him instead of pushing, which is also good. This guy, the Quinn is going to have to go recall here. I'm going to clear this for level 11 and then we'll go for the red buff. I'm gonna do this in the bush if possible. As you see, just give Kai'Sa the kill and we leave. She did like all the hits into the ward. We might be able to make it though. She spat herself, so I'm definitely not reaching that. I'll walk after Lulu because there's going to be more of a fight topside here anyway. Yo, Lulu, pay attention! The guy was 1 health, bro! What the heck, bro? One shot to Zed. That didn't reach. That's very unfortunate. Dude, the Lulu should have finished off this Gnar. That's crazy that she didn't. That guy was literally 1 auto attack for the Lulu. Okay, great snipe there. Ooh, Jinx rocket, okay. Whew. What a game at League, bro.
Let's find some friends.
Hello, Halo, how you doing, mate? Let's clear my Krugs and my Raptors here. We have the Dragon in like 55 seconds, which is something we want to look for sure. Actually, I can just clear top wave. Is Kai'Sa dead? Kai'Sa is definitely not dead. With a flash, maybe. Yeah, that flash was cooked. I think Vel'Koz has this probably. Maybe not. If he whips all of his skill shots, I guess not. Okay, I just died as well. Why did I follow? That's... Okay, it wasn't worth the shutdown anymore after Kai'Sa gave the shutdown. That's good. That's just like such a greedy chase. Like, I don't know why we're doing this. Just Drake, please. Damn, that was way too greedy of a chase. That's crazy. I mean, I just go steel caps here. Go double cloth armor with that for now. Gonna go for Thornmill. I was like YouTube tutorials. I'm happy to hear it. Go to your Lulu! Walk to the Lulu! Bro. He walked in a position away from the Lulu is crazy. Alright. I have ult. Flash in 20. We win. We have to go for Gnar first here. That guy's dead, that's fine. Where did he go? He definitely walked off somewhere. I'm not sure where, though. Oh, here he is. Lulu, careful, please. Ah, it's not that careful, Lulu. That was not that careful. It's okay. 35 seconds is a long time for Otacon. Nice.
Let me give you a
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy all the components of Thornmill. We're gonna recall and we're just gonna go straight to the Otacon. Use my flash ult for a nice engage on the Jinx. Allowed the Kai'Sa to get the ult off as well, and we're good. Mumu is broken. Yeah. Mumu is good. Mumu is very strong.
Where are we going?
I think I just lost my... So actually, no, he doesn't have red buff, so I guess I didn't lose my topside camps. My ult's not up for another 44 seconds, which is something to keep in mind as we go into like a fight position for Otacon here. If it can be played slow enough, it's fine. We just heralded mid lane turret. I guess we're gonna have to defend that. I guess we just send the Oda then. Just send it. Because he's going mid. There's no way he can smite. He's gonna go for my topside camps here. So I'm just gonna have to do the Otacon. I lose my 3 topside camps for this, but it's okay. It's worth it in the end. Okay, team doesn't want to go. We just go here. We have to go for Volibear first. That guy's already dead, so we're good. Done here. E. Nice. Perfect. We'll do my blue buff into my top side camps, perhaps. We're gonna have some problems on top lane here, bros. I'm gonna do blue and recall. I'm gonna have to recall here. I'll recall as quick as I can. Okay, my Kai'Sa is fed. That's good. Okay, my Thornmill here. I just have to stack armor against that team. That's the only thing I have to do, which is really easy. For like follow-up to this damage. He does get the turret, but like he's not gonna be able to kill me. Okay, good. Do the rest of my topside camps. And then after this, I have my... I mean, my bot side camps are like somewhat there, I guess, a little bit. It's gonna take a while longer. But maybe his top scuttle could be here. Volibear is spotted bot side. There is a chance his topside camps are actually up as well, because he went for like Herald plays and like Dragon afterwards. So I'm just gonna go do this into top scuttle if it's there, into his topside camps. Because those should all be up. We got Kai'Sa to a position where she is strong enough, so we are very happy with that. We are very strong ourselves as well, especially considering the insane amount of invades I got in the early game. It is good. Okay, indeed, as we presumed, his topside camps are here because he was just like bot lane for the entire duration. Or like in my topside jungle or whatever. So finish his topside camps here as well. Okay, that's just a really awkward block, honestly. And then he flashes on me as well. Are you serious? Dude, that Gnar just got so unbelievably, like... there's no way he outplayed me intentionally there. That was just pure luck. I was trying to land my Q on the Jinx, but 2 times he just, like... was able to body block it. God dang it, man. Depression, bro. Unlucky. My bad. Too aggressive. I shouldn't have gone that aggressive. Let's go Jaksho next. I mean, I could just build random ones, actually. I probably could. Just recall and go dragon, it's fine. I think doing Jaksho is honestly fine. Volibear still is going to do a significant amount of magic damage with this build setup. So I think having some magic resist off the Jaksho as my only MR thing is going to be purely fine. And then we just go for like an extra armor item at the end, probably. Or I could just go damage. I might just go damage. Just have to make sure we do dragon here. Good dragon. We can go here if they want. I'm just gonna one-shot the Jinx real quick. I usually don't really recommend single target ulting somebody, but I could just one-shot Jinx there. She is dead, and then we could just do Baron. Because now, like, they're 1 person down already. Obviously, my Vel'Koz is actually kind of trolling.
Where are we going?
Like, going bot when the Baron's about to spawn without teleport is not it. So we're gonna ping him and to hopefully move towards the Baron as it spawns here. I have Kai'Sa for a lot of Baron damage. Now, Amumu does an insane amount of Baron damage too, but if you have somebody who does even more magic damage or Baron damage, then you just tank it. Even your damage cut in half is still a respectable amount. But Kai'Sa definitely does more, there's no question about that. Especially with the stage she is at with her items. Just hold my Q until I get the distance closed as much as possible. My CC allows Kai'Sa to ult in, so that's what we need to do. Okay, well that guy just kind of just walked into the most crazy position ever. Landed the Q over the wall, that's good. I'm gonna ult him so he just dies. No risk, and that at all. No risk is needed because the only one that's still alive is Pantheon, his bot side. That Q? Yeah, I mean, I just knew she was gonna be somewhere in that line with based on her skill shot, so it was free. Quinn defense, we're good. We'll get double inhibitor here. I don't actually think we can push more than this. There we go. And we just leave. Ult's up in 20 seconds. We're just going to go ahead and reset here. The Lulu just like baroned up the minions to get the turret. It's not too bad. Got the Jug Show here. And then I am good to go for like an extra damage item. So he's going to go Bloodletters as well. Bloodletter is going to be great here because I reduce the magic resist from the enemy team, which is also going to count for Kai'Sa with this build setup. And then the Vel'Koz and the Lulu as well. So it's going to matter. Okay, I think my Lulu just dies though. They did heavily chase for the Lulu, but that's 3 people top. I saw Lulu's goal of getting the turret, but it really doesn't matter these days because that turret respawns. If it didn't respawn, then sure, but it respawns, so yeah. Getting the Nexus turret is not that important. Okay, just Kai'Sa away and it's good. I'm gonna be here out of vision to back up my Kai'Sa. Damn, I don't know if we can take this. I mean, I will try, but let's chill here for a second. We win the fight pretty easily. Can engage. We can also just completely chill. We don't have to go for anything necessarily. We can just relax for a second here. We did lose our Baron. I'm not going to let my Kai'Sa get engaged on too easily. Make sure I frontline for the Kai'Sa as much as possible here. There we go. That's all I needed. Perfectly frontlined that one for my Kai'Sa. Allowed my ult to be timed perfectly so she can absolutely peel back and just chill. I take all the damage and we're chilling. Very, very nice game of Amumu. From like an invade, perma-invade, all situations. Not too bad. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to the like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, time for the D1 Masters game. We're playing this one against a Sylas here, which... it's not the best matchup in the world, but it's also not necessarily bad. The most prominent thing is obviously Amumu ultimate is a very, very strong ultimate. So Sylas taking my ultimate is a bit of a problem. He doesn't have the best ult targets apart from me either. Like a Galio ult wouldn't be bad. Mine is definitely the better one. So yeah, that's like the most problematic thing here. For the most part, Sylas isn't really a champion that looks to invade early. So on that front, I should most likely be fine. One thing to note here, though, is I have double enchanter support. So on either side, which means that directly clearing into bot lane is not the most beneficial thing. Since it's pretty tough to get a gank off on a double enchanter support lane. So after 6 is most likely going to be what I'm looking for. Which means I am going to start Raptors here on Amumu. Because I can do this and just clear for myself, get my levels and be happy with that. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. This also ends me towards top, which might allow me to get the Darius gank there on top side. That could be something interesting. But these are the game plans we are looking at. Start with your E right away. Make sure to cast it as soon as possible. You want to basically just spam it while you're hitting the camp. So you can just like, you know, perma-click it. And then get it down. And at this point, you just want to drag it up as always, right? Drag it up. Make sure it dies. Take your W level 2. And we just move over here. The Silas is probably starting on blue buff. Even though, I mean, he could also start Raptors. He could do a bunch of things. I'm not sure. And we're going to smite this big one here. Since the thing does a lot of damage to you based on your max HP and stuff. So it's... since I don't think he's going to invade me, it's definitely worth just saving all my HP pretty much. So that's what we're doing. And then here we're just going to do the red buff. Stand in the bush in case he like maybe moves here anyway, but he's definitely going to want to hit level 3 as well. I do not expect a level 2 invade since he kind of wants all of his abilities. So I should be fine. As it lowers in HP, we cut it down. And we look for our bot side camps. That's not going to die. Just be careful with your pet damage and stuff, right? Like you actually, like it would be really bad if you reset it. Q for mobility. Auto attack E. And the goal is just to be consistent here. Consistency on Amumu, as you've gone through all these games, I've talked through it. Consistency is the most important thing. If you keep your clear going, if you keep doing consistently well with your CSing, that is what you want the most. Call it a well played for my Galio. It's just the most important thing. Getting your XP in there, being strong. You scale incredibly well as this champion. Your teamfight presence is massive. So you just want to make sure that you value that, you know. And clear this as well. Now here, unless the bot lane gank is like incredibly free, which is not looking that free, I want to go play for this Raptor camp. Obviously start with a relatively slow clear. Amumu doesn't have the fastest clear in the first place, so there is that. I'm actually going to hit this. The reason I'm hitting this is because it does give my position away. However, it does also instantly tell me the information I need to know, because it now basically confirms that the enemy jungler is topside. Since he is not seen on bot side whatsoever, so he has to be topside, right? Like by process of elimination. There's no other way he could be anywhere else. And this just instantly tells my Darius to be safe. I'm now just going to get back to my Raptors because the bot lane gank is just not happening, right? And there it is. He's top lane. Kind of sucks. The information was provided, but unfortunately he did still end up dying. The wave, however, is getting pushed by Silas, so it's gonna go back into the Darius, means the wave isn't getting frozen in an awkward position, so it doesn't lose everything. We just clear our Krugs here as well, and then we can just reset after this, because the top lane gank is obviously not gonna happen. And then we look for the bot side, like, out of base play. Bot side camps out of base. I'm almost level 5, it's like really close. I don't know, I missed an XP here or something, I don't know. I am a 580 out of 580. We get the Faded Ashes first back, it's beautiful. And I can do that with normal boots in this instance, that's fine. I'm gonna danger ping this. And we are directly running to bot lane right now because the wave is shoving in. They're very low on mana. As long as they play safe and don't die right now, we should be looking okay. Okay, the enemy bot lane inted. Vayne probably has a double kill here because the enemy just walked straight into third range. I am still gonna run down here. The wave is frozen. We're gonna walk away. This wave state's really good. My bot lane gets the back. This was more a mistake from enemy bot lane than anything else. Like Nami kind of just baited them in there and they just followed, twitch walked in the third range. It was good, but that's what we like to see. That is good for us regardless. So we're just gonna clear our 2 bot side camps here. The bot scuttle is the one spawning, so we're just gonna play for that one as well. And we are just, in this game state, going to stay as consistent as possible to make sure we get our gold income, to make sure we hit level 6. If there's nothing happening for Amumu in the early game, you are happy. So I'm happy with this. My team is doing well. My bot lane just got a very nice double kill, which is what we like to see. And we can maybe look for like a nice play on bot side. I don't want to smite this, because the thing that will get contested here most likely is the Scuttle Crab. So we're going to hold our smite as well. There's a ward here, freshly placed. We're just going to clear it. Just gonna scout all this. We can probably Dragon, because Galio does have ult, and I do think we can do this if my bot lane wants to. It should be doable. Silas is also top lane in this position, so doing this is very, very good. And we do have to keep in mind at all times that we have a Galio ult. And this guy can rotate quick, right? So there is really good value there. Now here, my topside camps are going to spawn again. So I do really want to look for that if possible. So I don't really want to give anything. Silas was recalling earlier, so I assume he just goes back towards his bot side camps. I am level 6 soon. So I might be able to use this to my advantage to go for a gank. Although if you look at the bot lane position, it's not looking like anything. They're playing incredibly safe. And I don't really want to fight bot right now. The reason I don't... He's going in, and I'm going to go with my Galio on this. I'm going to ult here. I'm going to CC lock him into the Galio ultimate. And that guarantees his kill. I missed my first Q. That was kind of silly of me, but I can finish off afterwards by CC locking him still. That's a very close fight. Flash used, okay. Yep, that's unfortunate. Bot lane lost. Vayne doesn't have like a fully prepared damage setup for that. I don't know. He might go for my topside camps now. I do have to recall quick here because my topside camps are at risk. And I cannot give those. So we're going to have to make sure here that we have like void drops. Or he's in my topside camps. I'm going to walk to my raptors directly here. Because if he's going to invade me, he's going to check my raptors first most likely. I will have mid prio here. And my Darius probably creates top prio off of getting this Camille. Because that is a very good engage. We just have to do voids basically now. We don't have Galio ulti. I am getting a little bit left here. Which I don't have ult currently, which is my biggest problem. So I'm going to keep pinging some assists because this is pretty scary. The Silas at this moment in time is pretty strong against me since I just don't possess my ultimate. And I believe he has the capacity to take my ultimate from me right now. So if he has the ult advantage against me, I will simply die. With double prio, it'd be a risky choice for him to go for. But it is definitely something to keep in mind in these moments. I do not want to go mid for 2 reasons. 1, I do not have ultimate. And 2, all of my camps are up. I need the full clear. The best thing I can currently do is just get my entire clear done. Get my ultimate off cooldown again. And then just ult bot lane with flash. I'm going to get a double kill on bot lane if I do that. And that's going to be the most optimal play I can make. So that is what we're going to do. We want to play for our own strong points. So that is exactly what we do. Like, we had the Galio advantage on this red buff invade, plus everything else. That was a strong point for me, right? That's a play you want to look for. Gonna move right to mid lane right after this. My ult's up in 5 seconds, so you're gonna have to stall a little bit. I'm just gonna have to ult this instantly. This is good. My ult came off cooldown here, so we're chilling. Stun him. Beautiful. That was, again, a strong point. We had our ult available to us, and that is what we engage for. That's what we play for. We have our ult. The earlier play we didn't make because we didn't have ult. But this was an opportunity where Silas ganked mid. I had an opportunity to counter gank because my ult was coming off cooldown in time. So like a nice, clean play. Now we're going to do our bot side camps. If you're wondering why I'm like not recalling right now because I can afford our item, there is no objective on the map. There's nothing on the map that needs to be played for right now. We just want to chill, get the camps while we have some downtime, and then the dragon's going to spawn again like a minute and a half. I can't fight. Silas can. Please care. We're going to be specific to this team right now, but they don't do anything stupid. Okay, we're going to have to move here. I'm going to smite this. I'm going to flash Q this Twitch because he walked in the turret range and it should be fine. I'm going to finish this guy off. My Galio is moving, so I can probably stall a bit. And a sweeping trinket here. I'm going to wait for my Galio. Hopefully I survive it. Do miss that one. I should have gone for the Silas with it, I guess. Okay, damn. Yeah, this was a moment where I did have to move. My Vayne and Nami just did not respect my communication towards them, and they actually ended up engaging. The Twitch walked into the third range, so it was a decent play angle for me still, but I am significantly weaker in that position because of my item state, right? So that was a bit of an unfortunate one, but it's still fine. It was a close fight. Yeah, I just wasn't able to pick up more. It still wasn't that bad. Like, looking at the cooldowns I had, it was okay, it was manageable, but Sylas just had the opportunity to take my ultimate. All we have to do here is we're just going to go out of base straight away and go for the dragon, since we do still have the priority on this. So we're going to do that. We're going to cut it out of the pit, hopefully. Range auto attacks it and kites it back. Make sure to ping that you want it out of the pit. Here, this way, it's much more difficult for Sylas to reach. Our smite's up in 8 seconds, so that should be good. And this is like maybe a problem that Sylas could go in. He's top lane. That's good. Because he is top lane, it pretty much confirms that his bot side camps kind of have to be up in that moment. So my odds of being able to take this are there. Okay, this is down. His red will spawn in 10 seconds though, so we can at least take that. Because we know he's top lane right now, right? He could maybe look for a play here. My Galio doesn't have mana, so he could consider that as a moment of strength and go for it. But I'm pretty sure his camps are respawning soon, but I can at least take his red buff. And after this, I have ult, so ideally I'd like to go for a bot lane play with that ultimate if possible. Oh, I'm so cooked, actually. I do not think I can survive this. Twitch flashed over the wall, or no, that was not Twitch flash. He actually moved down there instantly. I had no more backup in that moment. I stepped too far. I didn't think he would do that recall that quick. That was my bad. Okay, that's on me. No worries, I made a mistake. I really thought I could take his red buff there, but my priority wasn't that good, and the Sylas just instantly recalled for it. He doesn't have a ward. She does not have a ward now. Placing control ward in there would just be a waste. Yeah, that was on me. That one's on me. I went too deep. I didn't think he'd reach me fast enough there. I thought I would be fine. We are just going to collect ourselves, though. Pretty sure Top Scuttle should be up here. We are just going to want to chill for a little bit, get our gold, get our XP from the camps that are up, and we'll just move from there. A mistake like that it happens, man. You read the situation wrong, you know, it's all good. Just try to, like, recover. Don't try to stress out about it, you know, that's big things. I think I can go for the invade here, probably. My Galio is running bot lane, though. I really want to invade this, because my Galio is very strong with his ult in this position. I'm gonna wait for my Galio to push out mid lane. Push this, and then this guy's gonna engage his thing. I'm gonna lock him in, skew him again, CC lock him perfectly with my Galio, and pick it up. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. That is why I pinged my Galio to move. We know this guy's gonna go move into his topside camp, so we can clean up the kill on him very, very easily. And then we can play for this basically in 40 seconds. It should be doable. My smite should be back up in time. We pick up this camp, and then we're gonna clear my 2 topside camps. My ult's up in 100 seconds. Play Herald. I really do not want to fight this mid position. I don't have ult, nor do I have flash. The Camille is also over there. It should be a back-off situation for my team. Recall. Herald. Quick. I'm just gonna try to persuade them to recall in time, so they actually get to play for the Herald here. So I really, really want to play for this. My ult's gonna be up in 60 seconds, but we should have a position to where this is fine, especially when the Sylas on bot side. Let's get my 45 gold or whatever. More, actually. We're having some communications here. As long as my Darius moves here, it should never be a problem. My ult's not going to be up for 45 seconds, but I should have some priority rotations here. I don't think it's bad. Okay, it looks like we're just completely fine. Darius is not hitting it. He's just waiting for like a plant engage, which is fine. He's like in position to help me at the same time, so it's completely okay. Okay, she just yoinked so much gold, but it's okay. It's fine. My ult's not up for another 20 seconds, so I'd rather take the recall here. The better thing here is just to take the recall, because I can go ahead and buy the components of this. And then my bot side camps could be up. I don't think they will be, because I think probably Sylas took them in this instance. But we're going to check it anyway. And if they're down, we're just going to run directly to bot lane to see the Galio engage there potentially. Instantly ping. Ult, CC lock him as much as possible. Hopefully my team moves. He misses. I kill him 1v1. Okay, we're good. I am not weak. Move here. W. Q him. CC lock him in this position. Beautiful. And then we just walk after this guy. I'm gonna smite because I don't think I've hit the Lulu and I want the assist. I have an extra smite for the dragon in 15 seconds as well, so this is perfect. I knew he was gonna be somewhere in my bot side camps. Like either they were up, he was doing them, or he just did them, and I actually met him there. But I had a fresh recall, and my items right now are very strong. You cannot underestimate Amumu with his current strength. So I am very strong in that position. I was able to just delete him. I made sure the ult first as well. Just to get that initial CC and more damage in there, with less retaliation options. So this is good. We kited this out of the pit as well. It creates space, so they can't just get in here or get a free smite off or anything like that. And we should be able to secure our third dragon here. Which is beautiful. Pick up this with the smite, and we just pick some flowers as we move. That other one I'm not going to move for because I need to kind of be quick. Flash. I'm flashing there because he was taunted, so it guarantees my Q to land. And at this stage in the game, I'm still okay with flashing for just one person. I'm okay with just flashing for a single kill. I am not looking to go for like a lot more than that, but like flashing for a single kill is now still acceptable. Once the later teamfight stages start, I really don't want to do that anymore.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay, she should okay, there, I'll get the recall off. I do not think I can get to contest this, but I might be able to go like here. Maybe he goes towards my Krugs here. Nothing. Okay, I'll just take my Krugs. Okay, my ult is now available, so I am pretty strong in a fight situation. It's definitely not bad. What I think enemy team is looking at here is probably my Darius on top lane being by himself, so they might be persuaded to move towards that direction. Okay. Me and Gelly are just herding sheep at this point. It's kind of what it comes down to. My goal now is to look to use this Rift Herald on the tier 2 side lane turret if possible. It's a lot of gold, and hitting that would be great. The Twitch is mid. I'm like being back up for my Darius right now. If I can make a nice situation happen here, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna ult the Syndra because it's just a really good position. Hopefully my Darius just like hook. Like why did he not hook? I'm so confused. I set up a play for him. I wanted to hook him so I can Q into his hook again, but he just refused to use his hook. Okay, my Syndra has pushed all the way off this, so at least I can get to use my Rift Herald on the tier 2 turret here, which is something. But yeah, I don't know. I should be fine. If I make sure I go through Syndra and knock her up here, it could be maybe okay. I missed that one. That's a Galio ult from this guy. I don't know. I have learned my lesson, and I'm not going to play with my Darius again. Because the way he just played that was bad enough to the point that I just don't want to do it again. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Like, that was pretty terrible. I'm gonna get the heal cut here. The heal cut applies pretty effectively against the Silas, the Camille. This one will work. And we just hopefully play for this if possible. But yeah, the second he did not hook in that position, I just don't want to play with him anymore if possible. I really want to try to avoid that. Because if I keep doing it and he keeps making the same mistake, it's gonna end badly. And I cannot have that happen. We just gave quite some shutdowns there to the Syndra. Galio also died, actually. Okay, they should be able to fight this. Actually, I think we lost it, honestly. Oh, do I make this? They don't. I don't make this. Oh, this is so cooked. Okay, well, I'm gonna be here. It's fine. Okay. Brothers, help! The Vayne, hello? Okay, well, that was a cooked fight. Yeah, that kind of stemmed off top lane. My team didn't have very good target focus there. They were kind of like all over the place. I couldn't reach that fight fast enough because I was dead, sadly. And then we created some problems. Did we get the Oh, they can't know. Silas got it, of course. Yeah, this kind of stemmed out of the top lane situation from earlier with the Silas getting the Galio ult to respond to the Syndra, so I couldn't kill her. And then I was dead for the duration to the point where they could just pick this up. I will have flash ult for this fight. At least. It is okay, I couldn't make it to the fight fast enough, but we did still clean up a decent amount because the Vayne managed to get quite some kills off that. As long as we do this, we are good. We don't have Galio ults for this fight, but it should still be fine. The enemy team has also used a lot of flashes and a lot of ults earlier, and I will have my flash ultimate, so that should be good. Vayne's gonna commit to doing this. It's really bad. I cannot... This guy just randomly died. Okay, we have to give up Dragon now. Darius, bro. That's cooked. Just give. We cannot do this 4v5. My Darius just ran up and died. Right before the Dragon, right before the fight, so we just have to accept the fact that we lost it. We cannot do anything about it. We do not want to pick a fight at that point. It is completely not happening. Get the CC. Don't waste your ult because this guy should be guaranteed dead. Okay, but like, that was way closer than it really should have been. Damn, okay. It's gonna run to bot lane now. She just actually just has the full turret. Alright, cool. Gonna line up my Q next to the wall as much as I can. Gonna wait. Now I'm gonna ult. Hopefully this guy hooks his target properly, bro. Brother, I need to like stick to my word and not play with the Darius again. This is the third time now. Fourth time actually, sorry. It's getting too much. It's getting to be too much. I'm not gonna waste my flash for the Camille because at this stage in the game I will need my flash. So I am gonna have to accept it and hold my flash. I just have to hold on to it. Vayne should have this, I think. Never mind, we're dead. Yeah, we're slowly bleeding out in these fights right now. It's bad. It's really bad. Too many back-to-back Darius throws is pretty much what this comes down to currently. And yeah. No, don't have ult here, so I can't contest this turret. Not recalling either. We are unable to defend anything without the Darius in this position, and he's not backing. So this is gonna have to be a stall situation. I don't have my ult still. I can't do anything here. Like, without my ult, I am not going in. So we're gonna have to wait. Tank the wave so my E cooldown is faster here. Okay. I mean, they just got a lot there. That pick off them for them was really, really good. We still need this dragon. It's one fight can decide it quickly here for us still. Finish the wave quickly. Okay, we're going for it. I'm done. I'm not ulting this guy. I cannot ult this guy. I literally cannot single target ult a Lulu. I cannot do it. In this stage in the game, it's not worth it. I am just gonna have to hope that my Darius is more capable and actually, you know, does some damage. Because if I single target ult a Lulu right there, my flash ult's not gonna be available for their Twitch Syndra. And at this stage in the game, that is more valuable than anything. So I have to hold it. I have to hold it. It does mean the Lulu gets away, but it's not worth it. It is not worth losing that pressure for 90 seconds. It's just not worth it. Okay, we're just not grouping together now. Didn't land that one. I was hoping for a blind Q. I'm trying to like get my team to go together, but we're not really playing together currently. He's probably looking to get my ultimate here, most likely. We are very far split apart right now. We still have to wait the 10 seconds for Darius ult, because without his ult, we're going to lose the fight for sure. We're going to have some issues on this. Yep, there it is. I have to play this one out slowly. It's warded as well. Galio! Galio! Oh, he's too preoccupied with mid. I can use my Baron as the escape here. I got a good engage. I one-shot the Twitch. Hopefully this works. Go backside for the Lulu here. I'm going to smite her as well for the kill. They tried catching me, but I actually one-shot them instead. This just has to be Baron. This has to be Baron. That's good. Baron, then recall Drake. Don't die. As long as we just get the Baron, we're chilling. Smite here. Q the Syndra. Land at the Q. Syndra is dead. We just dragon. Don't recall. Don't recall now. It's gonna be too late. Just move. Brothers. Okay, TP is fine. TP is fine. We don't recall anymore because at this point in time, like that extra death there, we have like 5 seconds now before the Sylas respawns. If we recall first, we're going to be here too late. I would have been on par with my Darius movement, and it's better for me to do this quick. I do not have smite. No smite, so please note that, team. I beg you. He almost got it. That was a flip. I still secured it there, though. We're good. And now we recall. To get my gold invested as fast as possible here. I'm actually just going to insta-purchase my Jaksho here, because that's the biggest value I can currently get. I don't know why it bought a moat and I walked out of base, but okay, sure. Jaksho gives me the most survivability possible. This is just purely for some heal cut against Sylas and other targets that hit me, like Twitch. But we're all finished the Thorn Mill. It's okay. Just clear our bot side camps. My goal is to now hit level 16, if possible. So that's what we're going to aim for right here. Hit level 16. Our teamfight presence is really good. I was able to basically 2v1 Camille and Twitch with the build that I have. And now this should make it that I'm going to be even better off. I believe the Camille is probably going to show further on bot lane in a second here. There's the Camille. I'm going to have to ult in this position. I wanted to try to lock her down, but I couldn't because she actually got that extra CC. Darius is dead again. We don't get the catch on Camille either. Yeah, the fact that Camille's E still went through there is kind of wild. I think that is pretty illegal, but, you know, I just could not reach. Like, she got hit by my ult, but it didn't matter. Don't have ult for another 45 seconds. We have to leave, completely leave, because we do not have Darius right now. It's not worth taking the fight. I do not have ult either. Just reset. Darius gave up like all the pressure by dying top, so we now have to respect that. And we're just gonna have to, you know, move on, wait for our cooldowns, restructure on the map again, and look for a play. That could have been a 1-for-1 trade like Darius and Camille, but the Camille's E went through and it just pulled her out, which sucked. I have flash ult for this. I'm gonna have to play like very, very slowly here. Galio ult's not up for another 10 seconds. We're just gonna wait. I'm gonna see if I can cut off this guy. Do I make it? It's not worth wasting my flash on. If I land a Q randomly, that's good. If not, that's fine. It's not worth wasting a flash for a single target at this moment in the game. Do not do it. I see a lot of Amumus make this mistake. It's the biggest mistake you can make, because your flash ultimate is invaluable here. I missed. She walked backwards in time. This might be warded. Yeah, it is warded. Okay. Okay. I mean, we're stacked together. It's going to be a matter of stalling for 2 minutes pretty much before Elder or Baron spawns. Okay. Has to be played slow. Cannot go in too fast. I have Flash Ult. I need to make sure I connect that to the Twitch Syndra if possible. My Flash Ult needs to be connecting to Twitch Syndra. That's the biggest priority targets that I have, so that needs to be done. 2 minutes on Dragon and Baron. This is just gonna be whoever gets the engage gets the engage. Do not go bot lane. Him going bot here is not good. He doesn't have TP on Darius. We cannot split in this moment. So it needs to be like together. If we have an opening, we have an opening. It's gonna be an interesting fight. I can afford my Thornmill and 20 gold. We have Baron coming up. We have Elder Dragon coming up. I'm gonna go buy my Thornmill right now because I can afford it. Any type of upgrade is great. And then we'll try to regroup here. We need some vision and we need some vision here as well. It'd be worse to lose Elder, I think. So we're probably gonna have to fight around this and ward here. Like, we're gonna have 30 seconds to burn it. To burn Baron at this point. I know it's warded, but like it's better to avoid. That's kind of annoying. Rush it. I think it's a rush angle. We have good damage on it. Turn. Into Galio ulti. Oh, I don't know if I like this. Got it, Vayne got it, landed with the auto attack. Flash over the wall, get the Twitch. Do as much as I can here for my team to set this up. I did everything I could there. I did the ult, I got the Baron. I tried to salvage that situation, but we didn't have enough follow-up in the position. Recall, secure Drake, ASAP. Yeah, but that's just trolling now. They probably got Dragon here. We did get Baron, but we kind of lost the fight a bit. Don't take this. Take the health crystal. I took a lot of damage there from the Twitch. I couldn't secure it properly. Okay, I do get Elder Dragon. It's just going to be a stalemate for another 5 minutes then. My team committed too hard to trying to finish Baron there. I got the engage on the Twitch, so he couldn't do much more, but I didn't have enough damage output to actually make it worth. So I couldn't kill him because I had no follow-up. We have to now completely stall out this game for another 5 minutes. Because now it's going to be another matter of Dragon and Baron. We have to just win one of these fights, pretty much. If we fight with them having Elder, we instantly lose the game. There's no question about it. We cannot walk into our jungle. We're going to have to AFK. Absolutely, seriously sucks. There's literally nothing we can do. They cannot push because we have Baron, but we cannot fight because they have Elder. I did get the good ultimate, but it did not matter. I think it's not that bad. Okay, Silas recalls. Enemy team realizes they can't push. Like, there's not a whole lot they can do here, but we also cannot fight. So we're just completely at a standstill right now. Just keep the Baron on the minions and just wait. That's all we can do. The problem is we don't have much wave clear on our side. We can't actually clear the wave, so they will probably get the turret. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to give up an inhibitor here, but Elder Dragon is too strong. We will instantly lose a fight to a Twitch ultimate if we don't respect the Elder Dragon. Elder is almost out. We just have to stall a little bit longer. The second the Elder is out, I can look for an engage. Just kill that guy, please, quickly. I did everything I could for a decent engage there. My team did not want to finish off the Silas, it looked like. So that kind of sucks, but... The Elder was out as I engaged that fight, so it wasn't that bad. But no one ended up dying because my team was a bit too afraid, I believe. I got a good lock on the Silas, but nobody actually did damage to the Silas, so he actually got to do his... got to get his... It was already out. The moment I went in, the Elder already ended, pretty much, I believe. Vayne had a lot more space there. My engage was already good, so she could have easily moved a bit further forward. Let me see here. Best thing I can buy currently is probably just Force of Nature, so I will do this. Buying Abyssal Mask here is not going to give me too much value. Because I don't have that much AP damage on my team. Just survivability at this point will be better. Come on, Darius. This is Darius Reset City. Get the Twitch. This is GG, well played. Yeah, enemy team inted. We end the game. Go push top, push top, push top, push top, push top, push top. Okay. I mean... It's 45 seconds. It should be enough time to end the game at this point. That was an insane fight. We just won off that. I believe. Q if I can save some time. I cannot. Okay, we're just gonna have to move top. Oh, I can save myself some time with the plant though. Good. Okay, man, that game ended pretty quick. Like, as long as we just hit turrets. Hit only turrets. And then we just end the game. Just hit the turret. Just hit the turret. No hitting Camille, no nothing. We just focus objectives and we're good. I'm just gonna ult her, just hit the turrets. All we have to do is hit the objectives. We have 8 seconds and we're chilling. Alright, well, it's a relatively intense game. But we played it consistent. We did everything we could to try to persuade my team to do things. Try to get some good team fights, making sure to hold ults, etc. And that was it for the entire Amumu Unranked Master, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure the like button below has went quite a bit. Be sure to subscribe as well if you'd like to see more of these. There's a playlist below that you can check out as well. And if you made it this far, you can, you know, comment party for Amumu. You know, he deserves one. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.